Yo, what is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to the DA's office. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us tonight, man. We're going to have a fun show today. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We are wrapping the weekend up. It is January. January 25. And we are going to talk about what's been going on this week. Look, it's been a crazy week, and not just from the stuff going on out there in Minneapolis, but it's been a giant snowstorm that has just kind of wrecked shop and wreaked havoc all over the country. I hope you guys stayed safe. You didn't get out there, get too much snow on you. But yeah, it's been a mess, man. Angel had to check out. Look, shit, he might have just checked out again. Oh, no. That was Rock. I don't know what happened to Rock, but he was in the back, and now he's dropped. It's been a lot of snow issues going on everywhere. It's been playing havoc on a lot of streams that I watch. Some people losing power. It's just crazy, man. But I hope you guys are safe. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. Not a lot of movie watching went down this weekend. The Snowpocalypse absolutely crippled the box office. We're going to talk about that. We did get a new Super Mario trailer. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we're going to watch it. The introduction of the one and only Yoshi. We're going to talk about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, of course, Mando and Grogu. But we're probably going to kick off things talking a little bit about Lobo and some other stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the chat. All of y'all, thank you very much for being here. Right now, we got 66 watching. If you have not done so already, please hit the like button. That brings more folks over here. Let's YouTube know where the party is at, and then we'll get it started, all right? Shout out to Bootzilla hanging out with us, one of our mods. Thank you very much, Bootzilla. Much love to you, sir, and all that you do for the channel. Detro0861 is hanging out with us, along with Dr. Dankies21. Draconis is in the house, along with Johnny Ringo's Ghost, chilling out with us. I almost said Sergeant Giratina. Lieutenant Giratina is in the house as well. Mr. P, I see you, brother. What's up, Mr. P? Also another mod, and along with Rafa Balde chilling with us, another one of the mods. Cyfax is in the house. Ruby, who has checked in as well. We got Jacob Stanko. We also got Angel, the casual reviewer, chilling with us. The voiced protagonist is hanging out. Thomasstein is in the house. Andrew Werner, my top dog, my big mod. Thank you very much, Andrew Werner, for hanging out with us tonight. William Lamont 82 and Wolverine Solid X. There's other you guys in there. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for being here, being a part of the channel. Always helps to have folks that you can count on to kind of keep the party going. All right. It's like I feel like we're getting close. We know each other. All right. We feel like we're family. So this is also very, very awesome. Hey, Derek, did you hear, I guess, about Mark Ruffalo got fired by Disney? I don't know if it's true, but he should never say something. But we have to recast somebody of the Hulk. I haven't heard about that, but I'll look into it, Jacob. Have not heard about it, man. Let's go ahead and bring them out. First up, hanging out with us is Cyfax. What's good, Cyfax? How's it going, bro?
What's going on, people? What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat.
Good to see you too,
bro.
Love
to say hi to everybody in the chat, because you guys are awesome. And there's people like Andrew Werner, keeping it real, holding it down. We got Lieutenant Giratina, and you guys are killing it. I love.
They're doing the work, man. They're doing the work that we can't. So I thank you guys for modding on the chat and keeping everybody in line. Also joining us is Angel, the casual reviewer. What's up, Angel? How's it going, bro?
What's good? What's good over here? Trying to keep warm and just enjoying the view of the snow.
How's it going out there in the Snowpocalypse in New York?
Man, dude, I think over here, we got about maybe 17 inches worth of snow.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Are you just basically indoors all day? You just don't leave, pretty much, right?
I stocked up yesterday. I went to Target, got my little frozen food, got my little lunch meat, some White Castle burgers. I'm good over here, y'all. I'm chilling.
There's a bunch of women out there hearing 17 and they're like, oh, I'm not wet, I'm frozen. So
17 inches, that's not real. I'm
broken. What is happening?
But it's supposed to stop.
Also hanging out with us is Rockefeller Plaza. What's up, Rock? How's it going, bro?
What up?
Are you all right, man?
Are you okay?
I don't have any headphones. I'm having technical difficulties.
All right. Technical difficulties. All right. Well, Rock is here. Let him work his technical difficulties out, and we will get to it. We got a foot here in Detroit. Look, we California boys. All right, man. Me and Cyfax, we from Cali. We don't know nothing about that. I hear like 3 inches of snow, and I'm like, Jesus, how y'all surviving that? You're talking about a foot. He's talking about 17 inches. I was like, man, that's out of control.
12 inches.
That is out of control. Leia plus size. We are freezing here in Michigan. A cold advisory has just been issued. Shit. But everybody be safe. Man, that's the main thing. Keep what are you doing this shit? Do you just bunker down like you hibernating for the winter or something?
Like I said in the chat earlier, look, I know it's cold out there, but stay in tune to us because we're bringing warm vibes. All right, we're bringing the warm vibes. We'll heat it up for you. Let's do it.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy. It's cold out there, campers. Yeah, groundhog today, right?
Don't forget your booties. That's a pause, T. Don't forget your booties because it's cold out.
Oh yeah, big time pause. What's up, T? What's up, bro? Yeah, I just don't even know what do you do in a situation like that, man. The temperature is worse than the snow. Yeah, I guess it would be, right? Because I went to when I went to Chicago. Both times I've been to Chicago. Actually 3 times. 3 times I've been to Chicago. It snowed every time. All right. I went once in February, in the month of February, and twice in April. And both times it was snowing. It was snowing pretty good. So, but I was still able to get out, walk around, move around because it was only like 3-4 inches of snow or whatever. So I guess that's no big deal. It's like, all right, no worries. I can do what I need to do. But when you're hearing like 17 inches and 12 inches and all of that shit, and then it's like, yeah, that's crazy. But I bet the temperature and how cold it is, it's way worse. How is it out there with you, Rock?
We got I'll send you a photo, probably about 2 inches of snow. I went and took all my shit off the car because the worst part is we're getting the sleet now, sleet and rain tonight. I won't be surprised to wake up with at least an inch of ice on top of that shit. So the 2 inches of snow will be 3 inches of fucking ice tomorrow. I'll be like, yeah, you know what I mean? So not bad. We didn't get as bad as it should have, but no more than 2 inches, maybe an inch.
Okay. So, all right. Well, wherever you at, folks, stay safe. Be alert of all of your weather forecaster, announcements and all of that. Make sure you guys ain't running out there getting yourselves hurt. It's 10 degrees, not counting wind here in PA. 10 degrees. What is the freezing? What does it freeze at? What is the freeze? Because that's not Fahrenheit. I know 0 is
it's like
I think 0 is Celsius. What does it freeze at in Fahrenheit? Hold on, let me look at
21 degrees.
Isn't it 20? I think it's like 20.
I think it's 21. 21 sounds right.
Yeah, I can't remember because it's been a long time since I've been in I think
32. Okay, thank you, fellas. 32
freezing, but isn't 21.
So that means that you 10 degrees, you're like way below freezing.
Shoot, my sister's in Chicago. She told me it was like -6 out there right now.
Why do we go with 21 side? Like, what's that number? Obviously, 32 is freezing. What's 21?
What's funny out here in California? Like, there's only one time that we considered it snowed out here, and it was like even the town that I was at, which is Sunland Tahunga area, where they filmed Sons of Anarchy, by the way, just to make it relevant. But it's like there was a little bit of like snow, but it was kind of like glorified hail. Like it was like it basically hailed on the town hard enough to where there was actually snow on the ground, but it was hail basically. It was just,
that's crazy shit, man.
It was different.
Is 121 boiling point? Is that what I'm thinking, chat? I'm like, what's 21? Is 121 boiling point? Because I was like, 32 is freezing. I'm not a fucking retard.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where the water boils at. I was just wondering, like freezing. Yeah, it's probably something like that though. It's up in like.
I'm not a retard. I just woke up. Or you can see it in my eyes. I know 32
because I know like water boils. No, water boils at 100 Celsius. I remember that from like elementary school. It's like 0, it freezes. 100, it boils.
21 Fahrenheit though, right?
Which is like
the the wind chill out here though. The wind chill makes it the worst out here. Like it could be 20, but once the wind hits like going 30, 40 miles per hour, you'll feel it like all in your face. Like if you don't have like a scarf or those ski masks, now I see why those YNs be wearing those ski masks because it really be
bad,
brick
man.
out here. Like it's crazy. You have to bundle up.
Yeah,
you have to.
No skis, no hoods.
He said, look, whatever the numbers, it's cold as shit. Yeah, real talk, man. Well, look, let's go ahead and get to the topics here. I don't want to belabor the point. I just want to say everybody be safe out there wherever you're at. And, you know, take care of business, but get home safe and get in the house and get warm. Because, look, man, I'll just keep it a buck. Lost a friend of mine this week. A friend of mine, not to the weather or anything, but just, you know, he passed away suddenly. And you never know when it's your ticket, when it's your time, man. So, you know, yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it was one of the homies I used to go to Star Wars conventions with, you know, and I've known him for like 4 years now. And cool brother. We kept in touch. We all had like this little group where we, you know, talked to each other. And yeah, just found out he passed away just over the weekend. It was just like, what the fuck? You know, somebody that just got through talking to him, you know, about maybe 4 or 5 days ago about the George Lucas, you know, museum, you know, and he was excited to come out to Cali and check out the George Lucas Museum, which is, you know, coming this year. And so he was, oh yeah, man, when you come through, we'll chop it up. We'll hang out for a couple of days and done, gone. You never know when it's your turn. So, you know, yeah, just be safe out there, people. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to drag the show down. Let's go ahead and get to the first topic. You guys know how we do. We always started off with a little bit of what the fuck is this shit all about, right? Okay. I thought this was an interesting one. You guys know who Chuck Dixon is, right? Chuck Dixon, all right? One of the legendary writers and creators of comic books all over, all right? Amazing Batman run. That's kind of where I remember Chuck Dixon from. He asked this question to this guy who is known as Comic Book Viking, who says, why would I want to be in your community? All right. Now, I want you to listen to what this guy says. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. It's an Instagram post, and we'll hear what he has to say. 1 second. I got to pause it because it jumps me to a different screen, and I got to rush over, and I got to share this screen. All right. So he says, hold on. Please watch to the end and share. All right. So let me actually refresh it, and then we'll go.
This is a special announcement to all members of all nerdy communities. Please pay attention. On this day, January 22nd, 2026, we officially revoke all membership rights to any nerdy fandom, to all racists, bigots, transphobes, homophobes, literal Nazis, and fascists. You have lost all privileges in these communities. No longer will we engage with you, debate with you, respect, or listen to your opinions. If you have made the policy in your own life to hate others based upon the way that they are different than you, you no longer have a place in any nerd community. But isn't that gatekeeping, you say? Aren't you just being uninclusive to us? Yes. The high road is now a very low bar.
Look, let me pause and let me stop homeboy right there. Okay. We already got rid of y'all dumbasses. We stopped listening to y'all a long time ago. All right. We've been left y'all at the plate. Like, all right, whatever. These idiots don't know what they're talking about. Everybody that's calling somebody a bigot or racist or Nazi or whatever it is that they want to call folks because of their opinions on comic books, on any nerd spaces or whatever, you're an idiot, and we already forgot you even existed a long time ago. We laugh our asses off at you on a daily basis. Okay. We build channels to make fun of you. So I don't know what this dude is talking about, man. Who gives a shit about this dumbass? Like Chuck Dixon said, what makes you think I want to be a part of your community? All right? Retards. I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to let him finish, and then I'm going to let y'all go. All right?
You refuse to climb over it. You refuse to meet the standards of basic human decency. Therefore, all of your interests, the things that you thought you enjoyed, the things that you misunderstood or misinterpreted throughout your entire life are now closed off to you, officially. As for gatekeeping, I would like to remind you that this is the same behavior that you have had towards women and minorities and people of varying ethnicities, genders, and religious identities for the last 70 years about these things, these nerdy things that you claim to love, that all include messages of acceptance, love, and overcoming our differences to work together to build something better. You have ignored those principles, and you have gatekept those stories from many of these members of these communities who are interested in these stories. So now that is happening to you. Please Spread this message. Please make sure every group, every community has heard that this is an official announcement, January 22nd, 2026. From the comic book community onward, you are no longer permitted within our communities.
Well, that's it, fellas. We're done. We're done.
We're
right.
We're cooked. We're cooked.
We're cooked.
It's
Soy
over.
Jack in his shitty brown jacket has told you that you are no longer allowed to be around. Okay. And he sadly is from Los Angeles, California. This is like one of the worst places in the world for these types of assholes because they have so much support around here. All right. They got so much support. And this is the reason why Hollywood is a bubble, because they believe that everybody that lives next to them speaks for everybody across the world. We learned this from the Star Wars community. Remember that there's more of us. There's more of us. All right. No, there wasn't enough of you because there's not enough people watching your dog shit Disney Star Wars to keep it relevant. It's at the bottom of the ocean. Nobody cares about it anymore. But these jackasses like this dude, right? Yeah, thank you, Dave Lee. Oh, no, whatever will I do? Anyway, I just wanted to put y'all on notice, all right, that this beta male thinks that you are no longer allowed in the communities that we all play around with and enjoy because, again, and he's clearly talking to us, right? He's clearly talking to us because, we are, I guess, against all the bullshit that has been going out there in woke Hollywood. So I'm going to go down the line. I just want to hear everybody got to say. Cyphex, you up first.
Yeah, this is the epitome of the beta male in California. Like when people think about California, this is the dude they're thinking about. They're like, this is the dude. This is the epitome of it. Like it literally just everything about it screams, like you were saying earlier, beta male. Like beta male. Like this is the guy, and it's like, oh, because you believed in it for all your years and your experience. It's like there's a reason that we have a belief and experience behind it. It's because we lived through it, we saw it, we understood it, we emphasized with it or whatever. So yes, we do have an opinion on these things, and our opinion happens to probably be the right one. You're the one that's doing the counteractive thing. Sorry, dude, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong.
Yep. No better way to say it than that.
That's it.
Angel.
There you go.
I mean, hearing him talk, it really felt like the 30 minutes prior to any AMC movie that you watched. It just felt like it was just dragging and it was forever. But I mean, to me, it's so easy for somebody like him to say this at his home. I guarantee you he would never say this in a convention. I guarantee you he wouldn't say it in public. You know what I'm saying? So he's irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like, it really doesn't make any sense. Most people have their feelings due to whatever they feel. You're not going to change that. But for him to act like the comic book community is not inclusive to everybody in some shape or form, that's idiotic for him to say. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We don't have to be bigots the way that he's saying it, even though we don't agree on everything. But still, like, we all agree that we all love comic books, and we could disagree and agree about that. That's all we need to talk about. Anything else outside of that doesn't make any sense.
That's real talk, man. Like, that's who we are. We're comic fans. And honestly, these are the idiots that kept dragging politics and social situations in the comics. All right. We was just, hey, let's just keep talking about the comics. But they want to make it about some social or political situation. And then that's what fucks up the game for everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Rock, what you got?
Just because I'm a transphobe racist doesn't mean you can put a label on me. All right, and start and start putting gatekeeping walls up around stuff, communities to keep me out, like I'm illegal or some kind of thing. Not happening. Not on my watch. I am definitely diplomatic, and this shit, we need some democracy in this country. Think about what they're doing. They just put a label on me, telling me that I'm this, I'm that, like something like I'm illegal.
Yeah, what was he? Wait, let me play the beginning again.
What?
Wait. I forgot the best part. Oh, shit. I forgot the best part.
But what's wrong with that? Let's say these are the people that are fighting for these certain labels, right? Let's say I am a transphobe, fucking racist. What's wrong with that? Why can't I be who I was meant to be in life? Right? Isn't that what you guys want? No, see, so it only fits the narrative.
Identity matters, right?
Narrative. And just like we don't want walls, don't build a wall, whatever you do, unless it's around Star Wars and I can hold the key to the fucking gate, then it's okay to build a wall. I'm for it, all for it then. Let's fucking go. You know?
No, I forgot the very end of it. He says, fuck ICE at the very end of it.
Everybody gets a chance, regardless. And I forget my man that said, he was like,
yeah, so what he said? He said racist, bigots, transphobes, homophobes. Like, hey, man, I can't be a racist. I can't be a bigot. What's wrong with that, right? It's like, yeah, because, again, in their heads, everybody that disagrees with them, it says, hey, I don't think, I want to see trans, I don't want you to turn this character trans or turn this character gay or whatever, just to suit your agenda. If you want to create a gay character, create one and see where it goes. All right. See what happens after that. But don't just change up our existing characters that we have loved since childhood into a gay man or a gay woman or a transgender character or whatever, just because that's what you want to do. That's what the message has always been. Create original characters. Don't disrespect the old. But they keep disrespecting the old because they don't have skill or talent. That's the problem. But yeah, at the very end, I forgot to play it. I'll let it roll as we talk about it. But yeah, man, it's just ridiculous.
Gets on my fucking nerves. Again, I'm all for people being who you are. Again, I'm not against no gays, homosexuals, trans. And if you want to live that shit, do it. But you should also be like, what about the motherfucker that's racist and says, I want to live in an isolated society myself? What's wrong with that? Just like you want to go cut your wanker off? I don't give a fuck. As long as it doesn't impede on my day-to-day life and it doesn't create any physical harm to me and my family, I can get two fucking shits. Let's be honest. That's how it should be. And discourse is just like that. When I feel strongly about something, somebody's going to feel not as strong about it and feel strongly against it. And you got to be civil. Come together and say, look, yeah, I am this. I'll own it. And well, now that we figured out you're this and we created labels, can we get together and have some kind of civil discourse now? Wow, you're this. I'm this. Okay. Who fucking cares? Now, what are we going to do about it? Let's figure it out civilly. I'm hungry. Let's see the food and do it. Break bread.
Well, on that same note, an actor that we all know, Will Poulter, he had an opportunity to speak out. Did you guys see this? Yeah.
Talking about the UK, like the United States.
Oh, my God. And yeah, exactly. This dude's from like the UK. And it's like anybody that's talking from the UK needs to fall all the way back and not be involved in any conversations when it comes to America, because little 12-year-old girls got to defend themselves with knives over in your country. Do not talk about America if you're from the UK. You have lost the right to say anything about this.
I don't care how white you are from the UK. Back of the bus for you, right? Like get to the back. Like get out of here with your bullshit, because every time you open your mouth, it's the dumbest shit ever. And the people around your country that are actually living through it, that are not the elite, and the elite is just like, hey, maybe you're just at a better tax bracket than these other people. They're the ones actually suffering through all the crap. And it's like,
let's listen to what Will Poulter had to say about this situation going on right now in the United States.
It's really upsetting to see people forget that we're a country that we have immigrants to thank for, and I feel the same way about my home country in the UK. As an actor, I don't want to conflate my influence or what I'm able to do in order to affect change, but certainly I try to look at how I can draw attention to certain things in society to try and raise awareness or to try and motivate change and activate people. But I also remain cognizant of the fact that I'm an actor and not an activist. And, I don't do the work that people like Annette Dio do, for example. I'm in the business of trying to draw attention to it. It's really upsetting to see people.
So he basically is saying, hey, I don't want to draw attention to it, but let me draw attention to it. Let me go ahead and speak on it, but I don't really want to speak on it because I'm an actor, not an activist. But I feel like it's my job to draw attention to it. It's like, bro, you doing that double speak shit. Yeah, activate. That's what an activist does. An activist activates people. When
you see him there, D, it seems like he's trying to be like, hey, I'm an ally, but I'm not I'm not on this side. He's letting them know that,
Yeah.
look, I'm cool with you guys. I mean, I don't really know what the fuck I'm cool with right now. He seems like he doesn't know what the fuck he's cool with, but he's like, I just want to keep my job. Don't fucking, say I'm a maggot, label me and get rid of me. So
Hold on. Pam, it doesn't include you, Pam. You know I love you, Pam. All right. Shout out to Pam from the UK.
Guys, man, you be good.
I gotta cover myself. Pam, you know I love you. No, I'm saying because Pam, you one of the good ones. Yeah, everybody else out there in the UK, man, y'all allowed a lot of crazy shit, and I know that ain't your fault, Pam. So no, I'm not talking to you. All right.
Well,
keep going.
here's a good question for Pam. Would you allow this person to speak for you just because he happens to be an actor? More than likely not. And more than likely, you're probably on, I don't know, the right side. Let's go with the right side.
Sci-Facts, I disagree with you. I mean, he's saving women in the next movie that he's coming out with. I mean,
jeez.
He about to go up against Lobo. What are you talking about? He about to fight Lobo. He about to save a little girl. Oh wait, no. That's what's her face. I'm sorry. That's what's her name? Shit.
But I have a
Super
question.
That's Supergirl. Yeah, no, that's Millie Alcock. That's Millie Alcock. My bad. They look so much alike. It's hard to tell. But yeah, Willie Alcock here needs to fall back like most people in the Hollywood game. All right. If you're a Hollywood actor, no, you don't have a space to talk at all about anything that's going on. And yeah, immigrants have been a part of this country and have helped this country and his country and other countries. Legal immigrants. That's what this is about. And what do people not understand about legality? It's like legality just goes out the window with these idiots. But anyway, there's Will Poulter.
Pam actually came back with a comment. It says, who the hell is Will Poulter? Never heard of him. No, Sci-Facts, he's not known here. So I mean, she's even speaking out against this dude. So
but that's what I was gonna ask you guys. Like, isn't that the quotes that these guys be saying, or what he says is normally happening to actors that are normally like about to flatline on their career? Like they just start getting into activism and they just start talking like that. Like,
well, yeah, they got to find relevancy somewhere. Like if they ain't got an acting job, they got to find some way to keep their name warm. And so they start talking on issues. Like I noticed when Harry Potter wound up, and then when the Beauty and the Beast movie wound up, that's when we started hearing from Emma Watson. And you haven't heard shit from Emma Watson since, have you? You haven't really heard from her. She's been kind of quiet. She doesn't really do a lot of big roles. She was in Harry Potter. She was in Beauty and the Beast. And now she's like irrelevant. And then what happens when she finds herself at the end of irrelevancy? She jumps into politics, and then she jumps, I want to apologize to J.K. Rowling, because she's just trying to keep her name warm. All right. That's what these actors do. They try to keep their name warm any way they can, and they'll jump into any controversial topic that they can jump into and make all kind of bullshit opinions and state all of that stuff. And it's like, bruh, you're irrelevant. We don't even watch you act anymore. And it's the same thing that's going to happen with all of these other future actors. If they want to jump into politics, do that. But you're going to find yourself, nobody gives a fuck about you anymore.
Let me go one step further, D. So this is what I think he's doing. He seems like he's not into politics. He's oblivious, right? We know he's worked with James Gunn as Warlock. Let me throw out for DC. James Gunn's eyeing him as Aquaman. I don't know if that's true. This is example, right? Well, now we got some left-wing freaks that are working over at DC, like, is he a maggot? Is he a maggot? He hasn't shown us his fucking his loyalty yet. Is he one of us? Is he one of them? So they're all behind the scenes doing this shit. Are you sure you want to hire him, James? Sure you want to hire him? You know, James Gunn is about one side, right? So he's probably all this shit. So now Will's probably wanting a job, probably like, what do I do? And he's got so-and-so, whoever he said D-So or something, he said like D-So probably knows more about this activism than you. If you go back and watch the interview, he said somebody's name D-So knows more about this activism stuff than I do. Probably telling him what to fucking say to be like, hey, act like you like this. Come on, keep it going. We want to.
Yeah, they probably coached him up. This is what you need to do. If you want to join in the activist game, bro, you need to listen to me. I'll tell you what you need to say. Yeah, that's what they do, man. They want everybody doing like these activists. They want Hollywood support because that's legitimacy. All right. All of these actors that people love and they follow them on Instagram and they listen to every word that they say, their little fan clubs. They want these guys to give them legitimacy, to give legitimacy to their bullshit activism. All right. But at the end of the day, if you didn't have these celebrities, a lot of people wouldn't even listen to a word you had to say, activists. And that's the problem. That's the problem. But yeah, that's Will Poulter, that's a lot of these actors in Hollywood when they jump up on the red carpet, when they out there at the Oscars or the Grammys or the Golden Globes, they decide to use it as a platform for their crap, you know. And so we're going to see that continue until we, the audiences, just start shutting it all the way down, which is what I'm doing. You know, I'm starting to shut these clowns out. I don't want to hear it anymore. Anyway, thank you guys very much. Let's run through these super chats, man. We got a lot, right? Stacking them up. So let's go ahead and run through these, the gifted memberships as well. And then on with the show, we'll get to the first topic. Shout out to Johnny Ringo's Ghost gifting one Derek the DA membership. Thank you very much. Johnny Ringo, you the man for that. Appreciate you, bruh. And he also came back with a 2. Smash that like button. Shout out Johnny Ringo's Ghost coming in. Hey, man, been seeing you around a lot lately. I appreciate the support. Means a lot to me. Best believe that, man. I recognize everybody that helps me out. So thank you very much, Johnny Ringo's Ghost, for the gifted membership and the 2. We got Bootzilla dropping 5 Derek the DA memberships. Thank you very much, Bootzilla. You guys know what to do. Bootzilla, longtime supporter. He got his own emoji. All right, a little Godzilla wearing cowboy boots. Go ahead and give him some love. Make sure that you lace him up in the chat. As a matter of fact, I'm about to do that right now, man, because Bootzilla is always doing the most. So thank you very much, Bootzilla, for helping out, making my job a lot easier. All right, there you go. 5 gifted memberships. If you got a gifted membership from Bootzilla, make sure you say thank you. We got Johnny Ringo's Ghost, who also became a YouTube member. So triple threat. He gifted a membership, he dropped a super chat, and he did himself a favor and made himself his own member. All right, he became a member himself. So I appreciate that. Looks like we got some cats coming through. Hypnotic. We got a Hypnotic raid coming through. What's up, Hypnotic? What's up to everybody that just came through? The Bigot Army is in the house. Everybody give them some love. I got to create like an emoji because Hypnotic is always doing the most to try to help this channel out. Bigot Army raid is coming through. Everybody,
no
welcome them.
No racists,
say thank
no
you, all the bigots, all the transphobes, all the racists. All right, we welcome everybody. We are all inclusive.
Everybody.
The racist, bigots, homophobes.
No,
most inclusive stream you'll see.
You are all welcome here. We don't care what you are, man. Just, you know, keep it chill in the chat. But we love everybody, man. Shout out to the Bigot Army. Thank you very much for coming through. Much love to Hypnotic for all that he does as well. Appreciate you, bro. Ruby Hoove. Shout out to Ruby Hoove. Dropping a Derek the DA membership. Somebody just got gifted a membership. Make sure you thank Ruby Hoove for that. She also came back with a 5. Hail and hello all. Stay warm and stay happy. We will. Thanks to you, Ruby Hoove, because you keep everything moving and grooving over here on this side of the front. And we appreciate that. Yeah. Stay warm, everybody. Bundle up. I know it's cold out there for some of y'all. Stay warm. All right. Put an extra little blanket on your bed. You know, whatever you got to do, just don't freeze tonight, man. Appreciate you, Ruby Hoove, for the 5. We got Jenna Ortega, otherwise known as Marshall J, for the 499. I agree. Lobo not looking good, but Supergirl still very high on my list with Godzilla -0. But Doomsday can kick rocks, not spending my money, man. Lobo looks rough, man. We're going to get to that in a minute, bruh. Lobo looks rough. I don't know what James Gunn is thinking right now. Why is James Gunn going down this road where everything looks like trash? The Superman was just like, what the hell is this Superman? Why does he look this way? All right. And then we got this Guardians of the Galaxy look on everything. Everything for James Gunn looks like it came out of the Sears catalog. Bro, why can't you do a better job with the costumes, with the design? Everything should look A1. You're the president of the company. I'm going to get to that in a minute, man. I've been ranting on this shit to friends and family all weekend long, man. James Gunn is fucking this shit up majorly, bro.
Doomsday's going to rock, Jenna. Quit playing, man. Doomsday's going to fucking look like garbage, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. This shit look like garbage, man. Garbage. Don't listen to the Rock. Don't listen to Rockefeller. Don't listen to Rockefeller.
I was waiting for you to kick him.
Nah, I ain't gonna kick him yet, man. All right, the guy, he showed up on time, which is not normal. But thank you very much. Oh, look, we got some more Anahuac Beatbox for $5. Everybody, keep your wallet closed for the upcoming Garbage Street Fighter movie. Whoa! Nah, player, I'm watching Street Fighter, man. That should look.
I'm gonna watch it, but I kind of agree.
What? What you say, Angel?
I low key agree. Like to me, it looks like a Hype Williams video with all the lighting. It's just like a music video, and I'm not feeling Guile. I'm not feeling a majority of them. That's just me, yo. I got to see another trailer. Maybe if I see another trailer, it may change my mind.
You know what the
I mean, I know y'all,
like?
y'all feel it, y'all like it and whatnot, but I'm just not feeling it.
You know what the trailer looks like?
Disappoint me, man.
The trailer looks like a word we've been missing for movies in a while, which is fun. It looks like it's fun. It just looks
Street
like
Fighter looks fun. Yeah, thank you. Street Fighter looks like it's gonna be a ton of fun. And that's all I want right now. At this point, I'm just willing to have some fun. I just want a fun movie. I'm gonna have me some fun. That's what I want. I just want fun. I don't want to sit up here and be pissed off. Oh, it's woke. Oh, it's got a girl boss saving everybody's ass. No, I don't want to see that, man. I just want to have a good time when I go to the theaters now. That's all I want, man.
I mean, I want a good time. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just
hey, look, Anahuac. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Read the super chat is more important than mine.
I'm just saying, Anahuac. I respectfully disagree. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I respectfully disagree. I want Street Fighter to be fire. I think it will be fire. So I'm gonna open my wallet up and I'm getting me a ticket. Hopefully a couple of tickets. All right.
Oh, it's already open. I got that A-list. So
Ruby Who came back with another 5. He really, oh, wow. Who made you boss? Praying for you. Oh, she talking about my man here. All right. My man here. If y'all did, if for the bigot army that just showed up, this guy was calling y'all out. All right. He was calling y'all. I don't know how to rewind a fucking Instagram video, but he basically, here's what he had to say just for the bigot army folks that came through late. Oh, hold on.
Had towards women and minorities and people of varying ethnicities, genders, and religious identities for the last 70 years about these things, these nerdy things that you claim to love, that all include messages of acceptance, love, and overcoming our differences to work together to build something better. You have ignored those principles and you have gatekept those stories from many of these members of these communities who are interested in these stories. So now that is happening to you. Please spread this message. Please make sure every group, every community has heard that this is an official announcement, January 22nd, 2026. From the comic book community onward, you are no longer permitted within our communities. Thank you. And fuck ICE. Good morning.
Yeah, so there you go, right? This dude had his say. He said what it is that he's had to say. Coming to the stage is Uncle T. Uncle T.
What the fuck are we talking about, man? I don't fucking listen to that fucking nerd. Who the fuck is he? Fuck what he got to say.
Nerd, he's saying that the bigots and the racists are no longer allowed in the comic book community. That's basically what he was saying.
Grow a fucking pair of balls. God damn it. Stop all this fucking fruity shit. I'm not fucking produce. Get the fuck out of my grocery store. Shit. It's like
I mean, T, you know, he as a member of the comic book community, man, he had to call it out. I know you like to draw comic book characters. I see that over your right shoulder there, man. You like to draw this.
None of them are carrying fruit. Are they in the fucking produce section of the fucking store? No, they're not. Cut it out, dude. Cut it out, man. Come on, man. Pause.
Holy shit, man. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you were part of the bigot army out there from Hypnotic. Salute to you. Yeah, you've just been canceled, I guess, from the comic book community by that guy. All right. That guy canceled you. How you feel about that? Oh, man. Holy shit, man. That was the soyest shit I've read. I've heard more. There's more soy in a pack of fucking soy sauce. Not even that, man. I was just sitting there listening to that shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, man?
Act like you got a pair. Jeez.
He ain't got a pair, so he can't even act like he was. You don't know what having a pair is like.
Can we please bring back Macho? Jeez,
hey, like if he had a pair, it was canceled a long time ago. Okay, like that guy canceled his own pair.
In between, in between these two thumbs is a man. I'm a man, and I like women. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanna know how to not like women, watch that video more and more. just like
Well, that's at one
what you
point.
do.
He's so
Wait, hold on. He got wait. Apparently he had another one. Wait, hold on. Let me play this one. I didn't even know he had another one.
Well, just real quick. Okay.
The beacons were lit, and more of you arrived to show your support and give your aid than I dared to imagine.
Holy
It gives me hope.
shit.
It inspired me. This is just the beginning. This is the first step of the journey. There are many perils ahead, but we are stronger together. Keep boosting the signal. There are still people out there in our communities who feel alone, afraid, abandoned.
Nope, we're not doing
These
this.
people need to hear that they are not alone.
Nope, we're not doing it.
He's a superhero.
It's time for him to shave his head.
You know what sucks is the only way to describe that dude. The only way to describe that dude is like a slur, which is the F slur, and I want to say it.
No, please don't do it.
I'm not going to.
I know the temptation is there,
but you know it's there, right? Come on, because everybody thought it. Yeah, let's go with Fruity. You know what? That fruity piece of shit.
Name calling is low. You don't need a name call, whatever it is.
You all know where I was going with it. Like, give me
it has no educational value. You don't show anything into the argument by just doing name calling, whatever side it is. So if he wants to call us this, we don't need to retaliate by calling him this. We just need to, okay. Thank you.
Maybe that's how they do it in North Carolina, but in New York, we don't do that. I don't know who you are. We
Carolina and or like, look,
we don't do that.
Now New York.
When it comes to hands, that's a big different story. New York, y'all say all that stuff nonstop. You walk by here 13.
Get a Jamaican on him real quick.
Crazy.
Get a Jamaican is over. A Jamaican woman.
He said we don't do that in North Carolina. All right, North Carolina, stand up.
Oh yeah.
Say, we don't do that here.
Well,
yo, he's from LA, and it pains me to say that shit. This is a motherfucker from LA talking crazy like this, but
he's from Winnetka.
Oh man, that is
you want to hear the proper
absolute embarrassment, but I mean, California has been embarrassing itself for a long fucking time.
That's it.
Like, what can we say, right? What can we say?
I want to hit on his.
Thank you very much, Ruby Who, sending me back to that dude. This motherfucker. I had already tried to memory hole that whole shit, and you brought me right back. Sorry about that, y'all. Thank you very much, Ruby Who. We got Marshall J again for 499. Mark Ruffalo got fired. So this is the second person that said this. So we're gonna have to maybe do a lookup and see if Mark Ruffalo really did get fired. Not true. Just click back. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Not true. All right. I just saw the first four words and stopped. All right. Not true. Just click back article. Friendly advice. Please, people, don't believe everything you read. Thank you. Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute. Mark Ruffalo, he's the company man.
Yeah.
He's a company guy. There's no way they fired Mark Ruffalo.
Universal contract. I think it has something to do with Disney and Universal not renewing the movie contract, and people took that as, oh, Mark Ruffalo is fired. It's like, no, I'm not fired. They tried to hush it down because somebody behind the scenes is leaking. Got you.
Well, okay, that makes sense. The Golden Globe speech where he said in the Golden Globes. So that's supposedly why he got fired. Supposedly, but
okay, got you. Hey, thank you, Marshall J, for doing the legwork. I appreciate that. And yeah, fuck Mark Ruffalo. I don't give a fuck about him. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't think they would ever fire him because he's a company man. He does everything that Disney tells him to do. All right,
is what they
and he does it on his own. He doesn't even have to be told.
They don't have to tell him.
Shit. Sheesh. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Sean, formerly known as John, for 199. No one is illegal except for Rock.
Yeah, he's from Denmark, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where's your passport?
Chime in, bro. What you got?
What do I got on what? On no one is illegal other than The Rock. I mean, I'm for that. Yeah, ban this guy. Until he picks me up from the freaking the
airport at Mega when we go to MegaCon.
Exactly. When he picks me up from the airport, like
Rock is gonna be carting us all over the place, man. I got my hotel, Rock. It's like 3 blocks away from yours. When we go to MegaCon, my hotel's like 3 blocks away. We're in that same little neighborhood. So Rock's gonna pick me up. And strip, everybody else up. If you're not going to MegaCon, you wrong. We all gonna be hanging out, chilling having a great time, drinking, smoking, straight West Coasting, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Sir.
So make sure you are at MegaCon hanging out with us when we go. We're gonna do a little mini meetup. You know, probably not a lot of cats, but we're gonna figure it out, and then we're gonna
you want to have a guaranteed good time? Come to MegaCon. Come to MegaCon.
Come
hang
with
out
us,
with us,
man.
Yeah,
We about to get it lit. Thank you very much,
MegaCon-
Sean. Appreciate you,
MegaCon
brother.
is in Orlando, Florida.
Yep, in about 2 months, less than 2 months away. It's gonna be
Slightly less than
popping.
2 months. Yeah.
Rafa
Go.
Ball Day for €2.
problem.
I hope the woman he's trying to get sees these videos. Oh yeah, it's always about trying to get some pussy, ain't it? I mean, let's just be honest, man. These dudes, this dude right here is trying to get laid. All right, let's just be honest. He's trying to get laid. He's trying to signal to some woman, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna say all the right certain talking points. I'm gonna do everything that I gotta do." T, do you have any advice for this man?
To shave that chest hair. He needs to shave that.
You can't see where his damn beard stopped and his fucking chest hair fucking.
Yeah, it was weird. I was thinking the same thing too, but I just didn't know how to say
You
it.
need to fucking
Change
find a
that
razor.
shirt. You're not getting any ladies with that shirt at all. He's not getting any, and he likes pussy.
No action.
I'm gonna
He
tell
likes
you,
pussy, not. He likes pussy. So trust me,
He might not like women. That's a good point, T. He might not like women, and so for that reason,
You're a transphobe.
we can't help you, brother. All right, you on your own with this one. All right, we can't help you with that one. Maybe when we get Katie on from Hold My Dual Shock, she could give you some advice on how to catch a man. But we can't help you here. All right, we are all heterosexuals here, so there's nothing we can do for this dude. So Rafa Balde, I 100% agree with you. Maybe she will signal, "Oh my God," or you finally said the thing, you know. And there it go. Fucking God, bro.
We're burdened by the sin of heterosexuality around here.
Yeah, we can't help your
It's
ass,
a burden.
man.
It's a burden. It's
He's
we
definitely
grown men
pushing
over here.
mud.
We can't help nothing else.
He's a mud
We
pusher.
can't do shit for you, man. We can't
Better
do
not
nothing
push
for
mud. He's definitely pushing mud.
you.
don't
He
want-
pushing mud.
He
That
pushing
sounds like
mud.
a fucking.
No.
No.
That's not a pause. That's like a double pause. You need to hit that again.
Pause.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree with that one, man. I agree. All right, everybody with the super chats, with the gifted memberships, salute. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and give them some love. Everybody, thank you in the chat as well. We appreciate it. First for the super chatters. Here you go. All right. And then, of course, for the new members that just joined, welcome to the family. All right, guys, let's get on with it. All right. First topic. We are damn near an hour in, and we finally get into the first topic. But here it is. We got our comment of the week from Mr. P, man. One of my dogs, man. He's been around for a long, long time. Always been supporting the channel since day one. Thank you very much, Mr. P. We're tired of these fantasy franchises having ties with our reality. We want actual escapism for our entertainment. If you don't know what he's talking about the He-Man film, all right? He-Man, Masters in the Universe. Now we're going back to Earth, apparently. All right. Why are we going back to Earth? I have no idea. We don't need to go back to Earth, but we saw that in the trailer that we're heading back to Earth, you know, because Adam is an office worker and he's being put upon by his superior, woke black woman that's pissed off at him because he doesn't, turn in his reports on time or whatever. So that kind of leads us, and thank you very much, Mr. P, for the comment of the week. I do want my entertainment, just entertainment. I don't need escapism. T, you're holding your hands up. You must have something to say. What's up, bro?
I just read it when you're in the trailer. The black woman that told him, the sassy black woman, was the black lady with ass in Agatha. Just saying. Just
I could have told you that, T. Yeah, that's yeah. I could have told you that.
Well,
Is that her?
The sign on the front of
couldn't
his
clock
desk
her?
also said he, him. I mean, that could either be a good joke or that's going to be a defining moment. Like that'll either
I
tell
didn't
you.
want-
black lady got ass. We want to see her ass in the goddamn show. Not to
Yes, he, him is his pronouns. Get out of here.
Look, you know what they just need? They need to do what they call Cordell Stewart slash. Just say you slash. All right. You want to be he, them, they, their. Just call you slash. You're multidextrous. You just ambidextrous. All right. Shit. That's it.
Oh, wait, but T, let me ask you a question, bro. Does it fucking matter if it's woke and it's garbage? Like, I don't care about a woman's ass. Like, honestly, I really don't. If it's gonna be, if we got to get the woman's ass like this. Now, look, let me share the trailer. All right, you guys know it.
If that's what's selling you on it, I'm in agreement with you. If that's what's selling you on a movie here or there, like, hey, there happens to be a hot woman for a couple of minutes. No. That's not a good movie.
Stuff and sword thing.
That chick,
That's
this
chick
fisheye
man.
chick. Are you serious, T? This
You said
fisheye
she was
bitch,
an
why the-
avatar?
Like, hey, this shit look like
Agatha,
that thing on Monsters Inc. That little like the Steve Buscemi, the eel.
Yeah.
Like a salamander thing.
But I didn't mention her because that's the only thing I know her from is from that. You know, so I'm like Agatha. I don't think I've seen anything else. So that's why I didn't mention her.
A lot of they them energy.
This is definitely a 2. She's definitely a 2 in this shot. She's a 2.
So he finally given correct ratings. Y'all hear that, right?
That ass is a 10.
All right, wait, hold up. We might catch him right now because he's finally given a correct rating for somebody.
Where's the
Hey, quick,
applause?
Sid, Sydney Sweeney, T, what you got? Sydney Sweeney, real quick.
Fast, grab it.
A 5. A high 5.
Oh.
High
I
5.
thought we could catch him. All right, his brain is still broken, ladies and gentlemen. He's giving Sydney
No, it's
Sweeney a
not.
5.
Y'all need to
His
wake
brain is
up,
still
man.
fucking broken.
I'm telling you, man.
All right, no, that's all right, T. We gonna keep going.
The next pillars were set.
No, we good. We gonna keep going. We just thought we was doing a test just to see if your brain had repaired itself, and now you hear
a 5. Midney
Fucking-
Sweeney.
We'll convert you. We'll get you.
We'll get him votes. We working on it. We'll get him in the back.
I'm not basing my vote on titty residue like the rest of y'all. I'm not.
No,
I'm not
apparently
voting
just
based on-
ass. Apparently just ass is where you go.
Ass is
Because
nice.
you were like that. No,
I'm
ass
about to
is
give her a
nice, but-
7.
Y'all
Johnny-
tripping in the chat, man. Wait a minute.
Johnny
What is this
Ringo?
solid
Come
6?
on, a
Nino Luck.
7?
Are you
I
on
wanna raise-
Team T?
Nino,
I wanna
she's
raise
a
the He-Man girls.
A high 5. High 5.
You know, like
She's
somebody
an 8.
said,
She's an
Yeah,
8 on
she's
her
at least an
worst
8.
day. Look,
Yeah.
we're not gonna turn this into another Sydney Sweeney stream. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
let's
do
go.
this. I got a question for you guys.
He-Man girls.
Here's the question. Everybody pay attention. All right. Based on the trailer that you saw, and we all saw it, who is this movie made for? Is it made for the 80s kid like myself that grew up with He-Man? Is it for the kid today, like the Gen Alpha or the Gen Z kids? Who in the hell are they making this movie for? Because I don't know who they're making this movie for. I don't know. Because to me, and I like He-Man, but this movie with this shit that they got, it doesn't look like it's made for me. Is it made with the nostalgia in mind? Hey, we're trying to sell He-Man to the old school Gen X crowd, or are they trying to sell it to millennials, or are they trying to sell it to Zoomers, or are they trying to sell it to alphas? Who are they selling this movie to? Cyfax, we're gonna start with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start. Like it looks like it's sold to I don't know, some of us from like maybe the 80s crowd, at least a little bit. But the problem about it is all the new age stuff. Like you can't sell old age stuff with the old age stuff. Like it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because we see the bullshit on the wall. I mean, like not like even just having something as simple as like having he, him as a pronoun, whatever, that could be a joke. And if they do it right, they can actually play that joke off really good. I don't think that it's going to work that way because, I mean, just look at movies in general and the way that stuff has been going. You can kind of see where this stuff goes. I would like for it to be entertaining because my initial instinct of watching it was like, actually, this looks like it could be kind of funny. Or pretty decent.
It looks like it it could be fun. I would agree with that. It looks like it could be fun.
My initial thought was like, hey, it could be good. And then until you really look at it, until you really deep dive into it, and it's like then you look at the background, the screen, and all that stuff. It's just like it's a bunch of people acting in front of like the green screen, or what's that? Whatever the screen is called, that they've kind of gotten.
The green screen. Yeah, it does look like a green screen film.
It just looks like somebody's walking in front of a bunch of bullshit, like, and like they just put whatever behind them, and it could either be really good or more likely it's going to be mediocre. Let's be honest. It'll be mediocre as shit. And that's the sad truth. That's the sad truth.
What you got? What you got, Angel? What do you got on it? Who is this movie made for?
I think that this movie is made more for the younger crowd, just based off of the He-Man that they picked. To me, he's just not a He-Man. Like, I don't see him that way. I see him as just a pretty face. They have a lot of member berries as far as the nostalgia. They're making sure to please the people that know about He-Man. But other than that, like, most people really outside of anybody our age does not really know about He-Man like that. So they're really trying to please to the younger crowd. That's why they got this young gentleman. That's why they switched up the roles and did a whole bunch of things. Like, they're really trying to make it like a Dawson Creek almost He-Man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird to me. I don't know. Like, the He-Man I remember was real nerdy, very shy, you know, and then he became He-Man once he started
Adam.
touching that sword.
Adam,
and,
Prince
you
Adam.
know, like Adam was just real geeky. Like, this guy, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Once I seen the trailer, I really was not feeling it from the beginning. It was just weird to see it. It didn't, like I said, the aesthetics look good. The characters look great. As far as the originality of them, they look perfect. But the He-Man, I don't know. I don't feel that at all. I'm good.
All right, Rock, what you got?
Two people that this is going after. You said one is obviously the people that are coming up that you want to catch now for 20, 30 years. The other one are the people we've already got for 30 years that we want to make sure we're doing faithful adaptation of this. That's why it looks great. Style, Skeletor, nobody has a problem with the way that he was presented. You know, it's like, the AI, the use of AI in this trailer is specifically for the new audiences. And what they did, blending this people that are our age, that have known this for 40 years and all these figures. And we also know the fucking 87 movie, having that in our brain. And we know all the She-Ra and all this. And then we're all intrigued what's coming up. The people that don't know anything about these young kids, they're like, this looks fucking good. They did a good job of piquing my interest, blending those two styles of, you know, I need to catch new audience and still keep the old audience on board. I think that's the crowd's looking for. The people that are lore accurate, the real true fans that have been around forever, and possibly, hopefully, some new young ones. That's what it looks like to me. And I think
how do you think Jared Leto is going to do as Skeletor?
I love Jared Leto. Everybody gives him shit for what he does outside of acting. This is what I always say. Just because you don't agree with somebody's politics doesn't mean they can't come on stage and do some awesome fucking performance every now and then. You might be like, he's a weirdo. He runs a cult. I don't give a shit. He came to the job. He fucking produced. He understood the assignment. He got it done. Politics is
I'm with Castle Grace Skull. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. I just see so many red flags. I have my doubts. T just dipped away. I was about to ask T what he thought, but T, of course, can never be here when he needs to be. So we're going to have to skip him on this. That's T for you, man. T always just dips out and we be like, T, where's T? Oh, T ain't here. Oh, well. All right. I just think that, look, Jared Leto is a big albatross hanging around this thing's neck because everything that Jared Leto has done, all right, from Tron Ares to Morbius, somehow seems to fail, all right, because it's usually shit, and it's usually because of Jared Leto. You know, what's your name?
His Joker wasn't bad.
All right, he could never get one of these characters off the ground. He tried to do Joker. He tried to do fucking shit. Why am I drawing
his Joker? His Joker.
Thank you. He tried to do Morbius. He tried to do Tron. Now, is he going to do the same thing with Skeletor?
I don't know. I heard he does well when he doesn't show his face.
Oh, there's T. T came back.
Hey, listen. Hey, I wrote down some notes here. I agree with Rockefeller, man. It's too AI and pans out too much, man. They're making this for an audience. They think, I don't know, because there's no toys. Like you guys made the point the other day, there's no toys to sell with this. So
no,
I think that I don't like that. It's too much. It's too much that I'm looking at that feels like I'm watching something on the internet. Like it just seems very cheap in some aspects of it. And in the trailer they've shown to us. I mean, those pan out shots, it doesn't look real. It doesn't look authentic. How does this not look like Conan the Barbarian or Conan the Destroyer? It should look like that. Practical effects. Instead, they're doing way too much over the top, man. So, and I didn't hear Skeletor's voice, man. I want to hear Skeletor's voice. Do something like that.
That's important. Another thing that's important, and Slick just said it. I need He-Man to ride Battle Cat. All right. I think the character of Battle Cat is really interesting. I thought that this article from Screen Rant kind of brings it up. Did Masters of the Universe confirm He-Man's cat will actually talk? Cringer talks. All right. If you guys remember the old school one, Cringer does talk. All right. He talks a lot. And he's always saying, I don't want to go to this cave. I don't want to go into this battle. Cringer's a scaredy cat. He's Cringer. He's scared. All right. But at the very beginning of the trailer, he did actually say, hey, talking tigers. Talking tigers. So Screen Rant caught that. And they said, yeah, it looks like Cringer will actually talk. I'm going to say this. That is a feather in the cap. You guys might have saw my video. I was very down on it, at least from the red flags perspective. But this is a green flag. Oh, okay. No pun intended with green Cringer. But this is green. This is a green flag. Good. You got Cringer talking because they mentioned talking tigers. So that's a good thing. All right. I don't want Battle Cat without Battle Cat armor. And looking at this cat right here, looking fierce and fangs bared and everything. And I'm like, we was talking about this before. It's like, is this Cringer? Because where's the Battle Cat armor?
Because he has Battle Cat armor, man. When he does the I have the power scene towards the end, when he's fighting Jared Leto, and then the armor comes on, everybody's armor is going to come in because he doesn't have any armor. You know what I mean? I guarantee that's when it will come. It's going to be
But the thing is, with the cartoon, this cat was always like a furry, colorly, cute cat, and until he transformed, when He-Man transformed. You know what I'm saying? So to me, even just the aesthetics of this cat right now is off. Yeah. Like, where is the appealingness where you want to get these little kids to want to be like, oh, I would love to buy this toy, or oh, like it has to have that appeal factor, and I don't see that with the cat yet. Like, that's the big wow to me with the He-Man, like the cat. It's just like what is that? The Disney character? I can't think of the name right now.
Let He-Man jump off a cliff. On his
wait. Hold up. The Islamic is saying there is a legit Battle Cat image. Is there really? Hold on.
Yeah, find that.
If He-Man jumps off, he goes, I have the power, and transforms side back, and then jumps off a cliff. He goes, chicken jockey, and lands this motherfucker. He's got all his fucking army out. People like, oh my God. The kids can be like, I need a fucking chicken jockey right now. Whatever the Battle Cat armor is, go give me one, mom. Fucking 3 of them. Goddamn, hate you.
See, I don't see nothing. I don't see anything that shows a legitimate Battle Cat armor. I don't see anything.
What's kind of crazy?
If you got something, the Islamic, feel free to shoot that to me on Twitter, but I don't see nothing here. I don't see nothing here, bro.
So what's kind of crazy is trying to redo these kind of movies so late, where it's like, hey, let's reintroduce stuff that was from the 80s that was a big hit, like that worked for stuff like, I don't know, It and It Chapter 2 and stuff like that. It's like, let's reintroduce the 80s aesthetic. And so these ideas are good for, I don't know, about 10 years ago. Like that 10 years ago, this would have been probably awesome. This doesn't work right now. Like, because this is not what people want. People want fresh ideas. They want new ideas. And this is not a fresh and or new idea. It's recycled bullshit. It's recycled whatever, and it's not even recycled stuff that you actually remember. It's recycled stuff that is actually like contorted to, I don't know,
So
look like
sexy right
something like
there.
that. Yeah, like that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get this. What I don't even want to try to interpret this at all, but this is what
I'm
you're
no
gonna get. Though.
transphobe, but
That's the Kevin
hot.
Smith one.
This is
that's the Kevin Smith.
That's the Kevin.
He-Man.
That's the Kevin
right there.
Yeah, the one on
version right there.
Netflix.
The one on Netflix.
But
But I put this up there as an image just to say this is what people expect to see with Battle Cat. Battle Cat just ain't a green tiger. All right. Battle Cat just isn't simply this. All right. You know, green tiger, fangs bared. Battle Cat needs to be a fucking battle cat. All right. He needs to look like this. All right. You know, full, armor, everything. Where did it go? He needs to look like this. All right. And He-Man's riding on top, riding him into battle. That's basically how Battle Cat needs to look. And if he doesn't, he's not Battle Cat. Sorry. If he's just a green tiger. So they need the armor. So if there is armor out there, that's dope. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing that. But, we'll see what happens. Look, I have my doubts on He-Man. I don't know if this thing is going to work out very well. We'll see how it goes down. But at the end of the day, I just had to question, who is this movie for? It doesn't seem like they have a good young audience that's going to come and watch this. They don't have there's not a lot of little kids that are looking forward to He-Man.
Mm-mm.
It's all for people my age or maybe y'all's age. But people like we watched He-Man when we were like 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. That's what He-Man is for. So you're really making it for us, but really you should be making it for the younger generation. That's who you should be making it for.
I think
we make it for us, but at the same time, okay. So say they're making it for us, right? Would us as a collective or like in general, is any part of the back of your mind like, you know what I need? I need some He-Man. Do you need that? Nobody wants it. Like, who asked for this? None of us none of us even asked for this. Stop,
ladies and gentlemen. They have spent $200 million on this movie.
Yeah,
I was excited when I heard about it, but once I seen this trailer, it was off-putting. The trailer's honestly off-putting. Like,
nobody
compare this trailer to the Mario trailer. The way that it would make you feel. It's just like seeing some of those things.
That's up next.
Some of those things in there, the nostalgia was just different. Like,
I like the way it pans. I like when it goes through the corridor and it pans like straight through. It looks like a video game, like it's going perfectly centered down the hallway, but it's changing like as the corridor changes, like a digital fucking video. I like how it's AI, but also like it's
who
all
looks at this trailer and is like,
both.
you know what, this
They
is
did a good
what
job
we
blending.
need, and this is what we want. Nobody wants this. I'm sorry. Nobody.
I just feel like
Eli.
this. I feel like I
Good
want
on
this movie to be good. Don't get it twisted. I want He-Man to be good. I want to enjoy myself when I go to see this movie. I want to relive my childhood, whatever. I want to do all of that. I just don't understand why this movie, number one, was made other than just to try to capitalize on an IP. Does somebody have an interesting story that they want to tell that is going to reinvigorate the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe franchise? Or are they just trying to make money? What is the purpose of this story? Because if there is no story and all they're doing is just trying to capitalize on an IP, then fuck you. Stop trying to take money out my pocket and, sing me some song. Oh, remember this wonderful franchise that you used to love? But if you actually have a good story, all right, I'm willing to hear your good story.
Even the way you guys were talking about it, it's like, hey, we want to entice like the younger generation. What younger generation is going to be intrigued by this? Like, this is not.
They're not.
This is not the trailer for it. Like,
they're not.
The movie
I wouldn't
for
be.
it.
Yeah, no, they
absolutely not.
Video games,
think
man.
Just look at the trailer and think like, hey, if I was a little bit younger, would this actually intrigue me to go to the movie theater? Absolutely not. Like, this isn't it. It's not it.
Yeshiva Stava in the chat said this looks like Amazon's fucking Thor Ragnarok, dude. I was like, that's a good fucking. This looks like Thor Ragnarok.
I said that
Amazon
last time.
version.
I said exactly the
like
same
that.
thing, especially when he's jumping towards the ship.
Yeah, I mean,
it's exactly like the Thor thing.
Everything, like all the CGI kind of.
I called that out. You wasn't here, Angel. I called that out on the member stream yesterday. I was like, what is this image? This image looks this looks like an image they use all the time in Thor movies. When he's jumping up with the hammer and all that. Yep, I called that out. Yep.
The
said
Stranger
same
Things
thing.
finale where fucking what's her face goes towards Vecna.
Oh,
she did the same fucking
yeah.
thing.
It's like a commonly used image. It's so anyway, man. Let me hit a couple of super chats and then we're on to the next topic. Thank you very much, MMA Chris King for 2. Dragon Ball is back. Anime fans are eating good. Look, anime fans is eating good. Anyway, it's been a great month of January,
Sekiro.
man. If you're an anime fan, come hang out with us on Anime Heads or Anime Nights on Friday nights, and we kind of recap, what's going on with anime. Anime is doing absolutely great. I have heard good things about Dragon Ball, but I haven't checked into it. MMA Chris King, but I will. Thanks to you pointing it out. But yeah, that's awesome, man. For 2, thank you very much, brother. Dragon Master Zero drops a super sticker. Do I see the super sticker? Oh, what? It just wrecked. Something got wrecked. It's a little hippo laying on the ground.
Wrecked.
He just got wrecked. Thank you very much, Dragon Master Zero. Much love to you, sir, for the super sticker. And then finally, Snarky Distinct for $5. Seattle is going to the Super Bowl. Rematch with New England, apparently. So the Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks are back in the Super Bowl. The first and only Super Bowl I've ever been to featured the Seahawks. I went to the Super Bowl in New York, the only one that they'll ever have in New York. And it was between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. Loved it, man. Great, fun Super Bowl. Had a blast. But yeah, there we are. All right. So Seattle and Denver Broncos are in the Super Bowl. So if you're a Denver fan or a Seattle fan, salute to you. I'm a Chicago Bears fan. And we lost to the Rams last week. But you know what? I said this last week to a bunch of folks that I looked at, and I say it now. Chicago overachieved. All right. They overachieved for this year. They should have been no better than 9-8. They ended up winning the division and winning a playoff game. To me, we were playing with house money going into the Rams, and then they could have beat the Rams. All right. They could have beat the Rams, but they stumbled. But yeah, it was going to be a tough measure to beat Seattle, in the end of the day. But I'm looking forward to great things for the Bears coming soon. And then looks like we got one more coming from Nick Knack. I have a feeling He-Man will deliver DA. I hope you're right. I don't want to sound negative. I just call it like I see it. I don't try to say this is bad, this is good, this is good, this is bad. I'm just saying this is my personal opinion on the situation, and I'm not trying to shit on anybody's parade. I'm just calling it like I see it. I hope it's good. I hope everything I go to see is good. But at the end of the day, most shit I see is not fucking good. All right. Thiz sent the Battle Cat link. All right, let me check that out. Hold up. Let me find Battle Cat. Thank you, Thiz.
I have a feeling He-Man will deliver.
I believe. If I comment on that, because
jump in. I'm sorry, Cyfax, jump in, bro.
No. I'm in total agreement. Like, look, when we go and watch these movies, or we go and watch a show or whatever, like, our expectation is not to want to hate it at all. Like, I want to be able to come back and be like, dude, this is awesome. It's amazing. That's what we want. That's what we want. The sad reality is that's not reality. Like that's all it is.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say about that, which is just you know what? As much as we like to see these trailers or maybe see some of our things from our past get brought back to life in whatever capacity it is, we want it to be good, and it just happens to not be. It sucks. It sucks.
It's like a blind date.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
if you go on a day with casual reviewer, it's going to be terrible. And like you just know.
I don't know about that. You might like hearing my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like AMC, half off that popcorn.
His voice was sweet though, but I mean, everything else was mediocre.
Look at the face.
Hey, yo, Thiz Lamic. I don't see anything on X. Wait, hold up. Rock said Thiz Lamic sent something on X. I don't see it. Where did he send it, Rock?
Did he send it to your email?
Did he send it to you?
No, he said in the chat. He said, "Where is it? Let me go back up. 12:20 a.m. The DA just sent you the Battle Cat link. LOL."
I don't see shit. I don't see nothing. I'm on X, bro. Derek be writing. Check me out on X if you haven't. But yeah, I don't see nothing on X. That's where I'm gonna get it from because I can't pull it from somewhere else. So if you got it, Thiz, shoot it over on X. You send it via message from what messaging app? What are you sending it on?
Or just put the link in the chat.
If he said it, you know what?
He can't. Look. Not everybody can put a link in the chat though. That's only
you got to be only.
You got to be a mod in order to drop a link in the chat. I don't see nothing, bro. Send it to one of us, man. There's 4 of us up here. Send it to one of us. They'll share it, and then we can go from there.
Gallows the media. I'm not hard to find.
Yeah.
Casual review.
All right, look. Let's move on. All right, because we got a lot. That's just one topic, man. We got like a lot of other topics that we got to get through. All right, look. Here we go, man. I think this is going to be. Oh shit! Hold on. Sorry. I think this is going to end up being one of the biggest movies of the year. The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
That movie's gonna be lit.
This movie is going to blow the fuck up. All right. This is going to blow the fuck up. And I will get to everybody's super chat thank yous, but we got to move on and just get some of these topics out of the way. Super Mario Galaxy new trailer sees Mario and Luigi finally teaming up with Yoshi. Have you guys seen the trailer?
Yes.
Cyfax, Rock, chat. Nobody else has seen it. All right.
I haven't seen the trailer.
I'll watch it. Let's go.
Let's share it.
Ooh, so lit.
Appreciate that. Look, guys, I think this movie is going to be huge. I think this movie is going to be absolutely huge.
A bill.
This is going to make this is easy money. Let's watch.
Oh, you're here. Now, where's the troubled pipe?
Come on, you're not the scared guy anymore.
Yes, I am. People don't change. There's the problem. Hey. It's all right.
Who is this?
Yoshi.
Come on.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
Lit. I can't wait.
Bro, I cannot wait for this movie.
The thing about this trailer is
I am so pumped up for this.
That's how He-Man is supposed to make you feel. Just like
right.
We don't clown. We don't rip on everything. That's fucking awesome, bro.
That was awesome. Like that was a great trailer. Like
yes.
I want to look at it and I want to try to analyze it like we normally do in general, and I can't sit there and pick it apart because it's just like it gave you just enough to want to go see it without knowing what's happening. That's what a trailer is supposed to do.
All the games is
That's
incorporated.
What a trailer is supposed to do.
2, 3.
The fucking the fire flower effect. I was like, that looks good as shit. Then they had like little fireballs, and then when you go to fucking find him, his eyes are all like menacing, and then he comes out. The reveal of his face, how cute it is, and then you hear ding, 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 ding. Kids are gonna fucking fall for that shit.
Right. Like they played the Super Mario. They played the Super Mario World theme. Right when he showed his face, they played. I was like, they get it, man. They know what the people are looking for.
And
look,
when he dropped his
my favorite
movie,
part in the minute that I knew that this thing was going to be good is when they took these little fireballs, and when they took the little fire into their hands, and then they changed it to the white outfits. I was like,
the Dr. Disrespect outfit.
Yeah, man.
Doc.
Yep.
Like, Doc.
They get it. They fucking get it.
They get it, bro. This is bad as shit. Just them walking up and like the looking like they're fucking like the
even hitting a still frame, a random still frame. Look
like,
how good that still frame looks. You just randomly
absolute
pause
cinema.
it. Look how good it looks.
Even the motorcycles had me though. The
frame.
motorcycles had me from the beginning. I was just like, yo, just them jumping over. Then he scooted up in the front tire. I was like, all right, they stunting on them. But
this
movie's gonna make at least, I would say almost. Now seeing this trailer, I would say almost 2. I would say almost 2 billion.
Well, I think it's going to clear.
I'm going minimum 1.5.
Yeah, it clears 1.5 easy. It clears 1.5 easy. Honestly, they don't need to show another trailer. They can just. They don't need a third trailer. They had the first trailer, the one with Rosalina. They could have this second trailer with Yoshi. I think they probably going to have one more trailer, but they honestly don't need another trailer.
Or just a teaser, not even a whole trailer. Teaser.
Yeah, no, just leave
Take
it
my money.
as is.
I'm good.
I'm already going.
I'm waiting for it to go on sale.
Like, I'm already going. What are you talking about?
the damn universe that got set up.
Day one.
Zelda's gonna be fucking awesome, bro. They get it. They understand. Like I was saying earlier with the He-Man, like, you know, they don't have as many people from, I'm sure, the original when it came out that understand it and have been there throughout this whole legacy that are incorporated into this. They fucking understand the people like us that are 50 fucking years in this franchise watching it. Kids that just started playing this shit on Nintendo Switch 2 fucking, you know, yesterday. This is legit, bro. I mean, I can't wait for Zelda. I can't wait for the first look at Zelda now, which is live action, to see. We know that they can nail 2 in a row without even seeing it. Animation. The third one, which is going to be live action, I can't wait to see what these fuckers do. Nintendo is fucking crazy nailing it, bro.
They're going to hit 2, Bill. They're going to hit 2. I'm telling you. Mark my word. They're going to hit 2.
I mean, 2 is a lot. 2 is a lot, especially in this.
I see it, man. Like with
economy.
this one, I see it. Come on, like somebody said, Zootopia made 1.8.
Yeah.
Like just within that 2, like a month or 2 mark. Like this movie, I'm telling you, a lot of kids are going to want to see this 2 or 3 times. I guarantee you they're going to go back to back. Then the theaters are going to make money off of the popcorn buckets. Like I guarantee you they're going to have a Yoshi bucket. They're going to have a princess bucket. Like the retail and the movie. Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Listen, isn't it refreshing to see a company handle a property correctly?
Yeah.
Well,
like they're handling this so, like the first one was great. The second one, this one looks like it might be way better than the first one. They're handling everything correctly. They're not dumping on they're taking care. Look at the detail. It's like, yeah, we're going to put the fireballs in their hands and the sound effects are all perfect and they're in the right outfits. They're in the right costume. It's like, thank you. Somebody gets it. Thank you, Nintendo.
Trinity. You know how you say the Trinity in DC established certain characters first? First they did Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach. Then we get, Toad. Then now we get Yoshi. Now we're getting fucking Rosalina. Now so you're doing like you said, he needs to be Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. They get it. Yeah. You need to introduce the basics first, the fundamentals before you start getting all crazy. And that blew me away. I'm so glad I haven't seen that. And that I watched it. I'm like, whoa, fucking last time I felt like this, that somebody got it right, was Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat 2 trailer we saw like 6 months ago. When I was like, dude, that's fucking badass. Like the source material. Street Fighter's good, but it didn't give me the feels like Mortal Kombat, and this fucking right here got me the feels, bro. I'm like, ooh, tingly inside. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, everything in that trailer was perfect, man. Everything in that trailer was perfect. It's exactly what we as audience members and fans of the franchises want. And like Brandon just said it right here. All right, where is it at? I just saw him posted. Oh, shout out to Brandon, the anime guy. DA Illumination knows what they are doing and know how to work with a budget. They know what they're doing. They're giving the audience what they want. They're giving the fans what they want. And they're paying homage to the franchise that got them there. And they're not playing games. And you love to see it. All right. You love to see it. So, yeah, I think Mario is about to make, look, 1.5 bill, like Cyfax just said, is probably the floor. Honestly, it's probably the floor.
Yeah.
How far up will it go? Angels that says 2. You think 2?
2. I guarantee you they're going to hit 2. I guarantee you. This movie,
International.
I said they're gonna hit
Fine.
1.5 probably within 2 weeks. I'm telling you, a lot of kids are gonna want to see this movie 2 to 3 times, and especially the time frame that is coming out. Kids are just about to be around spring break. I think around that time.
April,
So, yeah. So perfect timing. Perfect timing. Everybody's gonna be in the theater, busy. Man, money.
What else? Hold up. Let me see. I got this pulled up for a later article, but now I'm curious. What else is coming out with Super Mario Galaxy?
I don't think there's anything coming out between that time.
So Super Mario Galaxy dropping April 1st. I mean, there's nothing coming out the week before. Ready or Not. Look, these movies will be fun. Ready or Not. They Will Kill You. I mean, these are horror type movies. That's not for the families. Super Mario Galaxy movie, and then nothing else. All right. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Until
Nothing.
what day?
This thing got April to itself.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna clear that whole month. That nobody's gonna compete with them. That's why I say two bill.
Until you get to Michael. This movie has nothing stopping it from just racking up bread. This thing is going to be piling up coins. I can see it. Honestly, Angel, I think first 2 weekends, it's going to dominate. It's going to eat all kind of box office. It really is going to depend on, okay, how many people are going back for that third and fourth watch. Because the first 2 weekends, I think everybody's going to be watching this movie in April.
This audience,
eat.
Yes. This audience is everybody. This is old people, young people, fans, people that don't even know.
It's multi-generational,
multi-generational, different genders. This is for every fucking buddy, and this bitch is gonna roll through the fucking numbers, man. Can't wait.
But what I like about Nintendo, they got a plan, dude. Like they're keeping it simple. You know what I'm saying? They got a plan for the next movies and their timing. Their timing is impeccable right now. Like the last Mario was like what, about a year and a half ago or so, like that. They already had the other one working out. Like
it was 23, right?
Yeah, like
it was 2 years ago.
Or
3 years. No, it was 23 because I remember
same timing.
I was in London.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying like other movies are taking longer to drop. Like they're just coming out with these movies now. They already know the next one. I think is supposed to be Luigi. Then they're supposed to be doing a Yoshi movie. Then they're supposed to be doing like they're gonna work on these characters doing their own solo movies. And I can already see Yoshi. Yoshi's gonna be balling. Like I'm telling you, all these little kids are gonna be buying that merchandise. They're gonna be on that. Like, man,
Grogu got some work to put in. He ain't gonna be selling shit. We got a whole bunch of Grogu and Mando fucking action figures on the shelf. Like, why ain't anybody buying Grogu? A whole bunch of Yoshis walking through.
All right, let's keep it going. Hey, Cyfax, you said you got to drop.
Yeah, I gotta drop out. I gotta get up early for work, man. I'm sorry, but I appreciate always being on here at any and all times, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed to me lately. I think I just hit 300, a proper 300. I even did a 300 stream, so thank you guys.
What you got coming up, man?
I'll be reviewing some movies. I think I want to get back into reviewing movies and playing video games. Oddly enough, I don't know, going into the video game stuff has been working out. And then obviously MegaCon in the next, that's about 2 months away, just under 2 months away. And I'll be meeting a bunch of you guys out there. So I'm looking forward to that immensely. Like that's awesome. I love that. So that's it. That's it, really.
Awesome. Everybody get over to Cyfax and sub up. Thank you very much, Cyfax, for hanging out with us tonight. And we appreciate it, brother. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, hey, look, you gonna be here on Tuesday? Because we're gonna be reviewing Wonder Man.
Are we doing that? You inviting all
we
of
are
us?
doing Wonder Man.
Down.
We're doing the first 4 episodes.
Yeah, that drops tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, no, that's Tuesday, I believe. So
yes,
watch the first 4 episodes of Wonder Man, and if you want to be on the stream, watch the first 4 episodes of Wonder Man. We're going to talk about it on the nightcap.
Okay, first 4. I got you. I'll watch.
All right,
I'll watch them. All right.
Yeah. All right, man.
You guys.
Salute.
And good seeing you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace out. All right, guys. Let's hit some super chats because they are starting to pile up. All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Much love to the chat.
Keep them piling.
Peace. Let's see, where are we at? Mikhail Supreme for 199. What happened? The Street Fighter movie faded. I don't know if it has faded really. I don't think it's faded yet.
I think the hype is faded. The hype is not out there like that. Like these other movies are right now. Like nobody's really talking about it like that.
Yeah, nobody might be talking about it, but it ain't faded at all. All right,
I think it made a good impact, and nobody really knows. Like, we don't really know the director and all that stuff. Like, and this is the first time I've seen the cast together, so I'm like, it piqued my interest. I just need something else, like a second one, like to be like, okay, it just wasn't really a good cut trailer, but I'm on board with it.
Are you look, Angel? What do you think about it? I know you've already said it, but do you think it's going to do well in the box office?
I think it's going to do okay in the opening weekend. It all depends on word of mouth. I'm waiting to see a second trailer. I need to see more of what the story is going to be about. Just because you're showing me the aesthetics and the characters doesn't mean too much to me. I'm already pissed they don't have Saget. They didn't even show Sagat in that.
They did not.
Trailer.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, that already pissed me off.
You almost said a slip.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like some of the people playing some of these characters. Like the person playing Bison, I don't like him. I don't like the Andrew. What's that guy's name? Solch or whatever.
Well, you don't like David Dastmalchian? He's playing Bison.
I'm not saying that he's not a good actor, but he's not menacing. Like, he don't look like a fighter. Bison looks like a fighter. Like, Bison has muscles. Bison is big. Like, he's a fighter. Come on, dude. Like this.
But he also has fucking powers. So if he can like manipulate, like throw it.
But he has psychosis power. It's not like electrical power or nothing like that. It's supposed to be like a psychic type thing.
When you fight Bison, he throws shit at you. He throws like a
it's psychic power. It's supposed to be psychic stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
He just doesn't look menacing to me. It doesn't look like he's a Bison. Like, I don't know. That's just
I guess I kind of see your point. Yeah, it's like you want him to be like somebody you think can handle himself against Ken and Ryu and all these other cats. Yeah,
he looks like the last guy that played him. Rest his soul. I forgot his name. That Raul Julia. I think that's his name.
Raul Julia.
Yeah, but he was a great actor. He was funny, but when it came to the fighting scenes, it just looked so fake and bad. Like it didn't look good.
Fair point.
And
I will see with Mikhail Supreme. I think I'm looking forward to Street Fighter. I think it's going to be dope.
I think it's good.
Personally, I think it's going to be dope. But we do have to see, what the next trailer looks like, and do they start to bring us into the story a little bit more? Real talk on that one. Thank you very much, Nick Knack, working for Warner Brothers Studios in the recent Ruffalo is woke. It's slowly fading. Just watch Doomsday. I think Ruffalo he's a good actor. I will never take anything away from anybody's actual skill and ability. All right. A person can be a skilled actor, can be a great actor. Look at Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is one of the all-timers, but he is woke and he is as progressive as it gets. All right. This man is heavily into the TDS, man, but he's a great actor. I would never take that away from Robert De Niro. And I think Mark Ruffalo is a good actor. Is he a great actor? One of the all-timers? No. But that movie, what's that movie that's coming up with Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry and what's the name of that movie? It's a movie with Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry.
I'll pull
you know what I'm talking about? He looks like he's gonna be good in that movie. And I'm like, okay, he looks like he's playing like a detective or whatever. He looks like he's gonna be good. So I'm never gonna say that this man can't act, but I've never liked his Hulk, though. I've never liked his Bruce Banner. Never. Don't like him as Bruce Banner. Don't like him at all. But in other things that he's in, I give him credit. The man can act. All right. But am I sick and tired of hearing from this woke moron? Yes, I'm very tired of hearing from Mark Ruffalo.
This is gonna be funny. My favorite thing that Mark Ruffalo does as an actor is Avengers 1. He's fucking really good at conveying, intimidating people, instilling fear in people. Stop lying to me. You know what I mean? That's my favorite part of Avengers. Now it makes sense now let's fast forward to this guy's an animal. He's a monster. You know what I mean? He's unhinged. He doesn't control. I'm like, oh, he was just prepping for his final performance, huh? That's all he was gearing up for the main stage. That's what he was doing.
Mark Ruffalo listen, I don't care for his politics. I think he's an idiot. All right. I think he's a woke moron, but he can act. All right, I'll at least give him that much.
Thank
you very much, Nick Knack. 4 to 5. Let's see, where am I at? I have lost track. There we go. Jethro Sinman. What, MLB? I don't know. What is that? MLB1 for $5. I hope Street Fighter movie flops because it looks terrible, but I can't wait for Supergirl though. See, we on the opposite side of the fence. You and I do not agree on anything, Jethro, but I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you get.
I love
and look,
these people on here, man.
Look, let me say this, man. This is what we used to do when I was a kid growing up, and I was on the playground, and I was at the lunch tables at middle school, or we called it junior high school, but y'all call it middle school. But this is what we used to do. We used to argue and fight over Voltron, over He-Man, over Battle or Battle of the Planet. Everything.
All of them.
We disagreed all the time, but it's all love because you know what? You a nerd just like me. And if you're looking forward to Supergirl and you can't wait for Supergirl, God bless you. You think Street Fighter is going to flop? God bless you. You think it's terrible? Whatever. But this is what nerds do. And I don't care. All right. I don't care. I will never hate you for your dumb opinion. It's a dumb opinion, but I don't hate you, Jethro. I don't hate you. Yeah, because guess what? It is what it is, man. We nerds. This is what we do, man. We fight over this shit. All right. And this is fun. All right. There's a lot of other things that we do in our world, in our life, but this is what it is, man. We argue over the dumbest shit. We argue over the dumbest shit, but it means the most to us. All right.
I want to do
you,
some ratings on the Master of the Universe girls, but T rolled out early. I was like, shit, I was gonna have to get a fucking rating. You know, that's what we do here.
Yeah, man. Do you guys know how much me and T disagree?
I'm sure
me
it's all
and
the
T are
time.
best of friends. We
it makes for the best conversations.
Damn near everything.
Yeah, it makes for the best conversations. You know,
but
like,
those are the best. Exactly.
Yeah,
with your friends, with your homies, those are the best conversations, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is, man.
You don't want somebody always agreeing with everything you like. You know what I mean? That makes it.
I don't want friends I agree with on everything. I want somebody to push back sometimes. You know? Yeah, real talk. Nick Knack for 5. If Mario turns into a raccoon, it's $1 billion.
They showed the frog.
Did he do that in the last one?
I think he did in the first one. Didn't he do it in the first one?
Or was it? I want to say he was a raccoon in the first one. I want to say he was.
Was he the raccoon or the cat? Wasn't he the cat?
We call it the raccoon, but yeah.
There's two different ones. So I think he was a cat, which makes but it would make sense if he was the raccoon first, because that came earlier in Mario 3. The cat.
Wait. Which one? Super Mario 3 is.
I think
is it a cat or a raccoon? We always called it a raccoon, so maybe it was a cat the whole time.
Mario 3 is a raccoon. The cat is a newer version. It's like the Nintendo Switch version that my nephews play, like Mario fucking 8 or some shit like that. So he turns into a whole bunch of shit now. You know, he turned into a whole bunch of different things.
The Tanuki outfit, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's called a Tanuki, and he didn't turn into it in the first movie. No.
Where's my 14-year-old nephew? Be like, no, Uncle Rockefeller, this is even know all this shit. Yeah, I mean, there's been so many games now that they turn into different stuff, and I think he's a cat now.
It's the Tanuki outfit, but they confuse it with a raccoon, but it's called Tanuki.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what a Tanuki is.
Yeah, look, this is I mean, all right, hold up. All right. Y'all saying that this ain't a cat. What are y'all calling this shit? Because look, I don't keep up with all the latest and the greatest. But
I guess they didn't want Mario dressed as a coon, you know what I mean? Diaz, they're like, no, it's not a raccoon, it's a Tanuki. You know damn well what it is. I'm
they call it Tanuki.
What the fuck is this? Is this a fucking raccoon or is it a cat?
It's a Tanuki.
Canceled. That's what that is.
Raccoon.
Mario dressed like a cat.
It's a Tanuki.
He's out of here.
What? Okay, look, I just played the game. Okay, I don't know what y'all called this stuff. I played the hell out of this, but I called it a raccoon suit when I was coming up.
I'm gonna send you a link so you can check it out.
Yeah, like y'all. It's all right. Where's the cat? Is this the cat outfit? I'm lost.
I gotta tell.
He's a furry. Yeah, he absolutely is a furry. He's a damn furry. This is what a furry used to be, man. What you sitting? All right, I'm gonna let Angel put your link together. Put it together, Angel, and we gonna see that. Shout out to Nick Knack though. I call it a raccoon. I'm right there with you, Nick Nack. I call it a raccoon. I don't know what these cats
They
call
break it all
It's a
down right
raccoon.
there the way I sent it to you. It's
Raccoon,
the Mario
Tanuki.
Wiki.
Turn the two up.
Ah, fuck that. We go into the Wikipedia.
Cancel.
Here we go. Holy crap, man. This is the whole Wikipedia of Mario, man. This ain't just one article.
I'm gonna get it for you now. I messed up.
Angel out. Angel try to have me digging through the whole Wikipedia on this.
Yeah, you can just go in the search on the side.
It's a unicorn. Those aren't real.
I got you. I got you, fam. I got you.
All right.
Here you go, right here.
Hold up. I lost something. Hold up. What the heck?
It's right there in the private chat.
I gotta get hold on.
Again, I can't wait to show we don't have school tomorrow because of snow. My nephew's in 3rd grade, and we've watched the past 2 trailers. Like
Now put it in the regular chat so people can see what we're looking at as well.
The one where like you have like Bowser with Shrek, he's like, get me out of here, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, and then we had like the Rosalina ones, and like he loved both the trailers. He's gonna fucking flip when he sees this trailer. My nephew sees this trailer and he sees Yoshi. He's
Okay,
gonna
here we
fucking
go.
flip. I can't wait to show this shit.
All right, so this is but this still don't give me a thing to say. Hold on a second. I can't share it. It's not allowing me to share it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My you know why? Because I shrunk this thing out. Okay, hold up. 1 second. It has somehow this thing blended both sides of the chat with me. I don't know how that happened. All right, let me bring it back. Hold on. Let's go here to
StreamYard's.
All right, this is what Angel was sharing. Tanuki Mario. All right, so Tanuki Mario is a former Mario or Luigi that appeared in Super Mario Brothers 3.
And gave the abilities of
Raccoon Mario, which it is often confused with, and added a state transformation. So there was this is what I'm saying.
Mario 3.
There was a Raccoon Mario.
That's not Raccoon. That's not Super Mario 3. Raccoon Mario just had ears and a fucking tail. He didn't have a whole fucking suit like that. As I said, every game they did something different.
Oh,
the
okay.
you're talking about? Yeah. That's from Super Mario.
All right,
3
so you steeped in the Mario lore.
I'm talking about Super Mario Brothers 3 and the original. Look, that first appeared in Super Mario Brothers 3. We talking about Raccoon Mario, but somebody said, you know what, you can't call him Coon Mario, so we should change it. Fast forward to Tanuki. Means more politically correct now. We know the real Raccoon Mario. They're calling him Tanuki. They fell for it. They took the bait.
So it says here that it attained by donning a Tanuki suit and gave the abilities of Raccoon Mario, which it is often confused with. So if it's Raccoon Mario, is it a Raccoon Mario the same as Tanuki Mario? Then why call it Tanuki Mario?
I guess because it has the suit where the suit is like making him more stronger. Because I guess with the other Mario, you could just with Raccoon, you was able to fly and just twirl your tail. That's it.
Okay.
This one you have like I guess a whole suit where it makes you more stronger for the time being where you're wearing it. So
I've never played. So it says Super Mario 3D Land.
Exactly.
I never played that game.
That's
so this is like 3D Land. That's where that first appeared.
So
fair enough. Okay.
Every console they have is a new Mario game. You know, the newest ones, you know, the kids, you know, they're younger.
Look, I just learned something. Because I never played that game. So I just learned a little bit.
Me and you, the old folks that are calling, you know, like we're calling it the old school. We don't use those terminology anymore, DA. They don't call them raccoon suits anymore. What are you talking about? That's from Super Mario 3.
Much fucking time on Raccoon Mario. Let's move on. Yeah. Slick for 5. I just need McDonald's to sell Happy Meals with toys of all the characters. Remember those childhood days, bro? Every movie had a Happy Meal, and they sold all the toys. And you begged your mama, "Hey, mom, take me back to McDonald's because I need to get one more. I need to get this little character." And I didn't have it, and I've gotten 4 of this character, but I just need this one character to complete the set. And yes, we went to McDonald's for the Happy Meal every single time because we needed to make sure that we collected all 4. It was usually 4, all right? They always had them in 4s. We had to go back and get that last one. Those were the days, baby. Those were absolutely the days. Slick knows what's up for 5. Thank you very much, Slick. What's that, man? What you got? Hold up, Rock. What you showing us? What you got, Rock? What is that?
Camp Snoopy collection. You all remember the glasses?
From McDonald's.
I got the entire glass. Anyone. I got fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks. I can even talk about my grandfather when he passed away had all these preserved. Like there's like 10 of them. And let me see if I can find the date on them.
Hey,
That
D, did you know that
classic
there's
shit
a
right there,
McDonald Museum in San Bernardino that has all the toys?
1965 is the fucking date of the. It says 1950, 52, 58, 65. That's the date of the fucking syndication. But I think it's for like the 90s. So like 30-year-old glasses. But I got a whole bunch of them. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Peanuts. If you all can remember them, Garfield. I got all them jokers, man. They're cool as shit, bro. McDonald's got some cool shit, man. Love McDonald's.
That is fat dope, man. That is dope. That is awesome, man. Like having that shit, like, you know, we broke all ours. We broke ours, destroyed.
But yeah, you never went to
them
the
glasses for little kids. Them joints didn't last a month, if that. We already
the
broke
museum
it,
in San Bernardino has all that stuff. The McDonald's museum. There's one out in San Bernardino.
Oh yeah. I'm just talking about like regular normal people, man. Like a museum will collect that stuff and keep it and preserve it. But like regular people, nah, we broke ours. All right.
Oh, yeah,
regular little kids, them joints is gone.
Dude,
man.
I'm old enough to remember when McDonald's had their like $1 million like sweepstakes where you were supposed to rap the whole jingle for the Big Mac. Oh no, the whole McDonald's menu. You're supposed to do the whole rap for the menu.
Yeah, I still know that shit. Big Mac filet of fish, quarter pounder French fries, ice Coke, big shakes, sundaes, and apple pie.
And then it came out in the newspaper.
Wow, why do I still know that, bro? Why do I still know the big? My brain has been collecting information for 50 years and it's still stuck on Big Mac filet of fish, quarter pounder French fry. Oh my god!
Filet of fish and hamburger, cheeseburger, Happy Meal, Manetta tasty golden fries, cheeseburger, large fries.
Oh, they must have had a different one on the East Coast because we didn't have
like different records. So they had different versions, and there was supposed to be like a right version where you would win $1 million. And they were doing the records in the newspapers back in the days where they were doing the Sunday paper. Yeah. Dude, that shit was so fucking fun back in those days. Like, it was crazy. They give you little 45s. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Man, we old.
We are very old. Let's keep it going. Nick Knack for 5. I meant to say him being canned from Avengers. Hollywood is starting to get away from woke, DA. Yes, we have heard that Hollywood is starting to step away from the woke. It's starting to lock in with more traditional entertainment. They don't want to make look, you don't want to destroy superhero movies. All right, that's your bread and butter right now. And you don't want to have a lot of woke actors like pilferating through your, superhero content. You don't want that. You want to get them dudes out and bring in some people that actually care about, hey, we want good movie storytelling. We want to make sure that the people that love superhero movies are sticking around. So, yeah, they are starting to kind of purge out like Tatiana Maslany. Tatiana Maslany, gone. All right. So I wouldn't be surprised to see more of these cats gone because they need to get them out because they're destroying the bag. They're tricking off the bag. All right. We make money off of superhero movies. Superhero movies right now are kind of the only thing that people will say, okay, this probably will do all right if you do it right. And if you could get the audience in like a Star Wars movie or what's the other franchise? Star Trek. Mm-hmm. All right. If you could get these movies and these stories and these franchises right, you'll make a lot of money. But if you're not going to do them right, then people aren't going to show up. And so, yeah, they need to start to get rid of some of these woke activists that are dragging down these franchises. They're like an anchor, dragging these things down to the bottom of the ocean. You need to get rid of these guys. Star Wars was the other one. You got to get rid of these bums and put good storytellers, good actors that aren't going to try to get out there and push an agenda every 5 minutes. That's what you need to do, So, yeah, you're right about that, Nick Knack. I agree. They need to get away from the woke. Real talk. Thank you very much, brother. Brandon, the anime guy. My dude. Hey, check me and Brandon and Name and occasionally Angel and Cyfax. We hang out on Friday nights talking anime. So if you're an anime fan, come hang out with us on Friday nights. It's a blast. We have a good time. He says, reject Holly weird. Embrace anime. You know you want to. Also, fuck Bandai Namco. It's time for good stuff. Free Ren, 10 out of 10.
Yes. Yes.
Not Bandai Namco. They make Elden Ring. Please, no.
Did you watch Free Ren this week?
Yeah. Season that I watched it right after the show.
Yeah.
Man, that second episode. Do you see Free Run being like a live action? I could see them doing a live action for Free Run.
They'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Free Run is that good. It's going to get there eventually. It's going to get there eventually. It's like all the other top anime. I think Dragon Ball. I'm sorry, not Dragon Ball. Demon Slayer eventually will get to live action. They're already doing a live action My Hero Academia. I think that these things are just inevitable because Hollywood doesn't know how to create anything of their own anymore. All they know how to do is just, we're just going to keep on copying off of the, somebody else. In this case, they're copying off the Japanese because anime has a huge market. So they think they could tap into it. But I don't think it's going to work. Me personally, I just don't think it's going to work, man. I think that Hollywood is going to be on the outside looking in because they need to create something of their own for Western audiences. That's just my opinion. Thank you very much, Brandon. Much love to you, brother. We got Captain Solo, member for 17 months. That string being playing He-Man looks terrible.
I said the same. I'm telling you,
do
dude.
you really think he looks terrible,
He-Man, yo. He don't look like a He-Man. He doesn't. He's too skinny. They could have got Chris Hemsworth to play He-Man. Chris Hemsworth would have been perfect.
Time out. This is too skinny to play He-Man. Now, if you get a picture of this guy that's playing He-Man, when he got the role, looked like this. The body transformation
the suit looks bigger than him. The suit looks bigger than he does.
Would you rather you said something earlier that I want to hit on. Would you rather have somebody that's physically able to do it and can't act? Or somebody that's not physically able to look like that, get them built like this. That looks fucking good from right there.
There's a couple of people that are already built like that can act. They could have got Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth could have did that perfectly.
Also cost a lot of money though.
Oh, well, it would have been worth it though. He would have brought in people into the seats. I can guarantee you that people go and
had the money for the CGI and the AI that you're utilizing for this film process. If you go out and buy a Chris Hemsworth, that's why they use somebody like this to be known for that, like the Henry Cavills. You don't want to get somebody that's already known something else. This guy will be known as He-Man now. We'll know him as that. If you get a picture of this guy before, he looks like a fucking emu punk rock singer. You're like, there's no.
The camera adds on 10 pounds. You know that, Rock.
No, this guy lost weight 2 months before he started shooting. Anybody wants to, I'll send a link. This guy was fucking probably 30 pounds more than this and had to go through a cutting phase to get ripped. He was fucking hanging out with fucking half Thor Bjornsson and had a fucking neck like this because he was eating 4,000 calories a day, a realistic amount of food. The shitty way when you're eating rice and chicken, 4,000 calories, not 20,000 calories, which nobody fucking eats. If somebody says, "Oh, I ate 20,000 calories a day," they're shooting steroids. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it. He ate 4,000 calories.
A little bit better. Obviously, if you had a Schwarzenegger in this spot. But I don't know. Like a Schwarzenegger don't look like Prince Adam either.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like there's a.
What about that guy that y'all talking about? That could have been the new Batman. He could have probably played him. He has that physique, from what I remember.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like you just need somebody that just has a little bit of bigger physique.
Does he have the physique? You want to know why, Angel? Let me tell you this. When in that picture we see him, you're like, he's got some nice arms. He's holding Amanda Seyfried. Amanda Seyfried's 4 foot tall, and her head comes up to his chin. So if you had another 8 inches, he's 4'8". You want your He-Man to be 4'8"?
No, but the thing is, if you remember He-Man, he could have played the Prince Adam version perfectly. He looks like Prince Adam, but you need like He-Man when he transforms, he looked bigger than Prince Adam, though. That's all I'm saying. Like he looks stronger, bigger. That's what I remember from the cartoons. Like to me, He-Man always was kind of like a secret identity. You didn't know who was who. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly. So
listen, I want to give him a shot before I criticize. I think he looks good. I think he put in a lot of fucking work. If anybody's into that body transformation shit and in the gym, go check this dude out.
Like I said, they put him there for a pretty face. He's a pretty face, a new actor, a pretty face.
That's what he was. He looked like a fucking punk rock singer. Like,
I think this dude is. Look, I personally, of course, think that we could have. I personally would have wanted a bigger He-Man, but I think this dude is as good as we're gonna get. You know what I mean? Like Dolph Lundgren didn't really even fit the bill like back in the days,
He was tall. He wasn't. If you look at Dolph Lundgren, he looks smaller. He was taller, but his body comparison, you'd be like, Dolph Lundgren wasn't as filled out as this guy is. This guy is more.
Well, back in the 80s, though, I mean, he felt bigger. Like,
look, you wasn't gonna get this shit right here, all right? You wasn't gonna get this.
By the power of Grayskull.
I mean, that's a
That's
bro.
the Bob. Nah, we ain't getting that no more. But
this is Arnold at his peak, though. This is fucking
look at this, man. It's like yoked all the way up, man. We wasn't getting this. It ain't no actors in Hollywood looking like this, unless it's the dude playing Reacher.
He could have did it.
Arnold was at his size, right? This is when Arnold was at his peak. Think about it. So this is what
this was 82. This TV show came out in 82. So yeah, probably Arnold at his Hercules peak.
So they want this is what they again. This is not realistic for actors. That Arnold's been doing this and fucking pushing 600 fucking pounds with his legs. It's like actors ain't gonna do that and break their fucking legs and won't be able to walk and do their fucking So this is unrealistic to obtain this without a bodysuit. You know what I mean? So what the dude did, I think we should give him at least credit for it. And that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Without a bodysuit, all right, bro did what he could do. All right. He did the best he could do, but like without a bodysuit,
I mean, he did Amazon good. I feel you. If you just want a decent package to come on time and to be all right and to work just for the time being, then yeah. He did
like
an Amazon job.
This is look for an actor in Hollywood. This is great. I'm sorry, man. This is great, man. Most of us will never achieve this in our life.
I'm not knocking his workout, ethics. I'm just saying, to me, I just want more. That's all.
Is anybody's out there skinny like me, been to the gym and tried to do a body transformation, putting on weight? I know it's going to sound shitty for the people out there that feel like, Rock, putting on weight. I need to lose 20 pounds. Putting on weight and muscle is fucking. You have to eat until you're about to throw up, and then eat some more, and you go to bed fucking full, and you wake up, god damn, I gotta use the bathroom, but first I gotta eat some food to get 4,000 calories of rice, carbohydrates in, and protein. You're like, oh god, it's fucking horrible. Your stomach is bloated nonstop. This dude did fucking awesome, man. Anybody that's been through that shit, you know what I'm talking about.
Like again, if you're trying to go, if your goal is to look as big as this motherfucker look, you ain't gonna make it.
He's fucking taking broccoli, chicken, and rice and blending that shit.
No, he's taking roids, bro. He is roiding up. He is roiding all day. If you see somebody walking around with a physique like that, he's on roids. All right, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not the chicken and
rice. He on roids.
Secret Hollywood diet. That's what. But you know what I mean? Again, still, you got to put in some crazy hard work, and this fucking dude did it. So that's why I give credit.
Yes.
Good actor. That's
so I'm never going to shortchange a man's work. He put in the work that he had to put in, but bro, he was never going to get there. He was never going to get there. Shout out to Captain Solo for that. Tanuki is a Japanese raccoon dog, a canine animal native to Japan. That's what Tanuki Mario is a reference to. Cool video. I had no knowledge. Thank you very much for schooling us on that. All right. So now that makes sense. All right. It's a dog from Japan. Makes all the sense in the world. Makes all the sense in the world. Thanks for the 5, brother. Appreciate it, man. Captain Solo.
Snow day.
I mean, look, man, we learned a lot here, man. Thanks to cool video, we learned a little bit more. We got the Captain Solo 1883, $5. The problem is filmmakers are lazy. It's not hard to find a bodybuilder who can act. Man, come on. I don't know about that, man.
I'm just saying.
I'm
Look at
not
all
sure.
those people in WWE. You telling me we couldn't find a WWE person that could have did it?
Do you really want a WWE actor?
I'm just saying.
The Rock is
do you really want? Have you not watched movies by John Cena?
Have we seen a movie by this gentleman that's playing He-Man? I've never seen him in anything before.
I've never seen him in anything. I guess we got to wait and see how he looks or how he acts in order to tell. But bro, I look, I like a lot of wrestling. The actors are not good actors.
He-Man don't need to be a scholar. Like he just swings a sword and just You know
I don't want to knock anybody's craft.
I'm out here to conjugate and make sure that the planet.
I need him. I need some. Look, he got to play the Adam on Earth. All right, so he got to have a little bit of acting ability. I just don't need these guys to be giant lugs. All right, that don't really know how to emote, don't know how to act. You know, when the dramatic moments happen, I need him to be able to deliver that. And a lot of these dudes,
I just need He-Man to beat somebody's ass and swing a sword.
That's what I need too. Right, you're right about that. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't want wrestlers because I've seen. Look, we've seen these cats. We've seen these cats act. John Cena outside of Peacemaker, hell no.
He's good in comedies, though. He's good in comedies. You got to give him that. He's good in comedies. He's not a dramatical actor, but in comedies, he knocks it out of the park.
Well, John Cena and Rock, I'll agree with. They're pretty good actors, but they're the best in their field, in their sport, and the top ones in their field. So for them to be good at acting, they better fucking be. They have to sell it for on stage 3 times a week for how many years now? They're doing live performances, but not everybody can do that. In my opinion, I'm going to assume here, make an assumption that it'd be easier for an actor to put on weight and bodybuild than it would for a bodybuilder to put on acting skills and act. That's just me going to be exactly assumption, but that's just,
I agree with you. It's easier for an actor to put on weight and build his body up than it is for a bodybuilder to learn the skills of acting and playing a role.
Come
on,
Arnold,
not to say that these are impossible skills.
Hit movie without talking. He only talked 7 minutes in Terminator, dude. He didn't say nothing.
But that's the role that he was playing in Terminator. That's what he was doing in Terminator. What are they asking Prince Adam and He-Man to do? Are they asking him just to not say nothing? Because if that's what they're doing, then cast some big lug. But if they're asking him to actually act, and when he's on Earth and he's got to talk to the black woke DEI HR chick, and he got to actually talk to her, are they asking him to act? Because if they're asking him to act, then I'm gonna need to act. When he's pulling that sword out, and the girl says, "Hey, you can't really pull the sword out. It's really not." Oh no, they need an actor for that moment. They don't need
that playground cat. I'm being that playground cat right now. I'm being the playground cat. All right.
Like he conveys, like, I found my fucking sword. Holy shit! Like it'd be hard for like some actors to do that, to be like, I found my sword. It wouldn't look like when he looks up in the phone and looks at the camera, like,
man.
Like he realizes I just found my sword. Like that was like, I'm like that. A lot of people can't convey that in just eyes, and just your facial, just doing this.
I'm waiting to see that guy now just do something. I'm going to see.
I need to see the next trailer. That's honestly what I need to see. The next trailer. Triple H is a horrible booker too. Yeah, Triple H can't act either, man. None of them dudes over in the WWF can act, or WWE, I guess. Gangster. Except, look, the only good actors that was over there was. Like, honestly, The Rock ain't even really a good actor. Okay. Like, who is a good actor in wrestling? Like a good actor, like good.
Batista?
Dave Batista was all right.
Cena's not as bad as you think.
He's probably the best. I don't like Cena, man. Yeah. I think he's good in Peacemaker.
Hear me out. I think he's good in real life performances in the WWE, which I don't know if you watched it or not, but like he has to sell it to a live crowd and convey emotion and get them crying, get them cheering, and he does it 2 or 3 times a night up until one. So he was good. That, which is a different kind of acting. He tried to do it on stage, did all right. I thought he did all right. Suicide Squad. I thought he was a really good salesman in real life. Which is like a Broadway actor, I guess you would say, like, he's entertainment, a stage performer. That'd be a good way to say it, right? He's a stage performer. So
I think that you have, I think The Rock has had a great acting career. I don't consider him a good actor. Smashing Machine aside, I think The Rock is all right in the Smashing Machine. Outside of that, man, it's like it gets real thin when you talk about who can act. Stone Cold couldn't act. They kept trying to throw him.
Yeah, they throw him in a lot of movies.
Bruh. Terrible. Can't act. All right. We're about to see Roman Reigns, right? Because he's in Street Fighter.
And the American Nightmare.
John Cena, I don't think
so. Roddy Piper had the most famous line as a wrestler.
They live, right? Yeah.
Cody Rhodes and
Well, I'm here to kick
eat,
ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple of wrestlers that can drop a zinger every once in a while, but nah, these dudes ain't real serious actors, and they don't try to be, and that's fine. All right, that's fine. I think The Rock has been able to take his charisma and go into Hollywood and make some mail over there, but I don't think he's a good actor either. You know, I just don't. Let me see what else we got, man. Thank you very much, everybody, for your patience. We're about to get to some more topics. Let's see. The problem is filmmakers are lazy. It's not hard. Oh, no, we already talked about that one with Captain Solo. Anawak B-Box for 5. Masters of the Universe looks just like Guardians of the Galaxy. While it's close, everything is starting to look like James Gunn. Like James Gunn's influence on Hollywood cannot be understated. All right, that man has destroyed Hollywood. You're right about that. Anawak B-Bach, thank you very much. I'm gonna go check it out, but I'm not blown away at all. At all. All right, looks like garbage. All right, and then we got Jay Denor 89 for 5. DA is correct. Frank Grillo spilled the beans. Actors in superhero films use steroids. Oh, of course they do. Of course they do.
Chicken and rice.
I didn't even need Frank Grillo to tell me that. What's up, Rock?
It's only chicken and rice, 40,000 calories a day. That's all. And hard work. You guys are liars.
Also, WWE wrestlers still aren't taken seriously as actors. No, they're not, because they're really not actors. People need to understand that they're wrestlers. They do a certain type of acting, physical acting. All right. And it's a physical job. And look, they got to put together, they got to get their bodies right. They got to do everything they got to do. I have a lot of respect for the wrestlers, but if you put them in Hollywood, they're not really Hollywood actors. You know, that's just not what they do. But yeah, they're good at what they do. They're good at what they do. Let's just say that. Thank you very much, Jay Denard, for the $5. Okay, that's it. Everybody, shout out to all of y'all for the member chats and the super chats. We appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Here's your All Might to man, hold up. Let me close this out. Why can't I close this out? All right, there we go. All Might. Here's your All Might to celebrate that. We appreciate you. And then it's on to the next video or the next topic. All right, we got to talk about this, man. Speaking to people that maybe got miscast or cast in the wrong role or whatever the case may be. Look, T is coming in just in time. What up, T?
What's up? What's cracking?
You like
Y'all miss me?
You like this Lobo that James Gunn just gave us, didn't you?
It looks trash, man. He don't have red eyes, man. It looks like the Addams Family, man. This is a failed experiment, man. It's a failed dude.
I'm so embarrassed for James Gunn. I got like secondhand embarrassment watching this shit for the first time. I was like,
don't talk about James Gunn. He'll come back.
Is this really what we doing?
Yes.
Like everybody said.
Whoa. Back it up. Y'all, okay, you missed out on so many. You missed out on so many pauses. What are y'all talking about? Somebody's package is good. Somebody's saying, I mean, what are y'all talking about? He felt bigger. What is wrong with y'all? When y'all was talking about that He-Man stuff, dude, it was pauses.
I'm glad you weren't here. Glad you weren't here when I was talking about it. I was like trying to keep it like.
Apparently, we are at a pause deficit. Hold on, right? We had a pause deficit.
We need about 4
so we got to catch up. Let's catch up real quick so we can satisfy the pause deficit.
Pause.
Is that it?
Right, because y'all was definitely in the mustard and mayonnaise. It needs to catch up because it was boy, man. Golly. I was like, what am I listening to? I thought I was listening to Lago. I thought I was listening to the Lago channel. What is going on?
Big T. I mean, he was fucking big. You know what I mean? Big man. I love it.
All you guys were missing was a YMCA, dude. Macho man. Golly. Y'all were just flying. He looks bigger. Oh, Dolph Lundgren was tall. Really? Were you guys in between the sheets? God dang!
I think Dolph Lundgren was longer.
All right,
than
we get it, bro. We get it. All right, we had a lot of pauses. That's why we got you here. All right,
That pause and pickle juice going on. Jesus.
Let's go ahead and remind ourselves of how Jason Momoa is doing Lobo. Oh, is that also a pause? I'm sorry.
You have any comments about playing Lobo?
Finally.
What are we doing? What is James Gunn doing, man? Somebody explain this shit to me. All right, explain this Lobo to me. Please, somebody.
I want to
what
know
the fuck is going on in between the sheets in my home. What are we doing right now, man?
We got some good trailers this year. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Super Mario 2 Galaxy, He-Man's Masters of the Universe. I wouldn't expect my first look at Lobo on screen with all those surrounding it to come out with Blondie's Call Me, and it's not right, dude.
It's so embarrassing.
And when they put Jason
real quick, guys, keep talking. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
When Jason Momoa comes out and smokes a cigar and goes, gets in the car and then does this, all we see is fucking Jason Momoa. Am I wrong?
I would have been better off. You know why? Because this looks like, I mean, Kiss does Lobo better than Jason Momoa, man. I mean, I'd rather see Gene Simmons. I'd rather see Gene Simmons do this because it just seems so knockoff. They have fumbled, man. He has fumbled his opportunity with this, man. Like this is not a splash, dude. This is a tink, tink, tink. That's it. This is not a splash at all. Like, why would I want to go see this right now? That looks like a Halloween costume.
Remember when we were talking about the Superman costumes, and everyone's like, "This looks good." I was like, "This does not look good. This looks like shit." And and part of it gets like some black on it. It looks like somebody spray painted. I'm like, it looks cheaply made. I have really bad fears for the next Superman movie with, let's say, Brainiac, the way he's gonna look. Lex Luthor, the suit that he's going to be putting on, your boy T, Lex Luthor is supposed to be putting on his Kryptonian suit. Imagine how fucked up that's going to look. You know what people are thinking Lex Luthor's Kryptonian suit's going to be? The Master of Baravia, that golden fucking thing, and they're going to put like some green fucking, they're going to turn it green and put printed purple and put green fucking, I'm like, and when they put like AI, like rendition, what it looks like, I can see him not only doing that, but it looked like straight shit. And people that are, fans of Lex Luthor like you're gonna fucking flip their gourd. This isn't Lobo. If you put it, you'd be like, oh, it's there, but give.
You know what he looks like right now, Rock? He looks like one of the vampire extras in a Blade movie that gets killed by Blade.
Yes, he does exactly. He doesn't look menacing. He looks like a side character. He I don't know what it is. Remember how Zeus fucking looked?
He looks like Zartan. He looks like Zartan without being Zartan. And for those of you who know G.I. Joe, you know who Zartan is. He just looks he looks terrible, dude. Terrible. This is a fail. This is not gonna get it at all. DC, come on, man. This is disgrace comics.
I would love to see what Snyder would have came up with. Again,
Road Thinker, how does he look exactly like the Lobo? I want to know what Road Thinker, because Road Thinker said that he looks exactly like the Lobo.
He does. I'll give him that. I'll give him everything. So you're gonna be like, well, he's got the same marks, and he's got the fangs, and he's got some fucked up hair, and he's got the fucking vest, and he's got the cigar, and he's got the fucking. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying it looks cheap.
Yes.
It doesn't feel right. If I were to take this actor and I said and I took him to Zack Snyder and the Snyderverse and said give me Lobo, you all would be like, holy fuck, Just like when we go back to the Man of Steel's fucking outfit. When we zoom in, we can see the crazy little fucking hieroglyphs and like and the difference in like. And then go look to the James Gunn's Superman thing. It looks like it's fucking a sagging shirt that's loose as fuck like this. You can see the movement. It's not tight. You're like, wait, what? Give this to Snyder and watch the difference. You'd be like, and you'd be like, what? It's got this. You got a fucking biker vest on, Rock. I'm not saying he doesn't have the same attire and same look, but it'll look completely different, more masculine, more intimidating, more Lobo. I just can't put it off.
Here, so I got the perfect thing to say about this. Pardon me. I got the perfect thing. You remember how when you watch the Superman cartoon series or like Justice League and you compared it to X-Men cartoon, the art was way better in X-Men, but the stories were better in Superman. I feel like this is the kind of stuff we're getting from DC right now, where what they're putting on screen is not, the story might be there somewhat, but like we're getting half-assed, we're getting Temu version of what we could get. Like with all the AI, and they had to put this out because with He-Man did a better trailer than fucking Superman. That's horrible. That's horrible, dude. That is disgusting. That the fact that DC cannot get anything right, man. And you don't need to be comedy. I don't want DC to be comedy. I want them to be serious with their stakes. That was their stick.
That's right.
You just needed better. You needed better marketing for what you were doing. You obviously failed when you went to comedy with the Flash. The Flash is terrible, man.
T said it perfect. He wants it more serious, right? So I'd rather this Lobo be more Carl Drogo-esque instead of more like Garrett the Gamer from Minecraft. That's what he's playing. He's playing Lobo as more of a, I'm a kid, I'm joking. Lobo does that shit, but he also fucking bit the face off of the nurse that fucking birthed his ass the day he was fucking born. So he's fucking menacing, intimidating. He's a murderer. He's a mass murdering bounty hunter who's out for himself. So I'd like to see more Carl Drogo conveyed in this instead of I'm just laughing and all. We're not gonna get the crazy fucking weird shit we're gonna want. We're gonna get the fucking weird shit James Gunn wants. Does that make sense?
I don't know, yo. This Lobo looks like a rebel from a Twilight movie. That's what he looks like to me.
Lobo looks terrible, man. Let's just be honest about it, man. This is terrible. This is terrible. This doesn't look good, and Supergirl is going to flop because of it. Because the one saving grace they kind of had, if you really sit back and think about it, was, all right, Supergirl, it's not looking good, but they got Lobo. Lobo's going to look all right. But Lobo this is terrible. This is terrible. This is not what we wanted at all, man. So, yeah, I'm feeling like T.
Smash JT. If you're out there, give me a favor.
I think T is correct.
On the freeway.
Yeah, I think T's working.
What's T doing?
He got the window down.
T, what you doing, man?
He probably didn't know he got the mic on.
Yeah, he can't hear us. Look, when you stand Jason Momoa's Lobo up to these other Lobos, come on, y'all.
Nah.
So again, Smash.
What are we doing, man? This
Smash,
looks. He looks so Temu. He looks like Temu Lobo.
Do the hey Grok, make this look like my logo, Smash. Do that on Twitter, please, Smash. I know you're out there.
Hey Grok, make him look like Lobo.
Make it look like our Lobo, please. And watch. You'd be like, fucking now I see what Rock's talking about. Follow Smash JT on Twitter if you haven't. And I guarantee like, Grok, make him look like our Lobo. Come on. Let's make this fucking happen. And you'll see
there's no way that you guys are accepting this as Lobo.
I'm not. I accept him. But it's, again, the direction that is going. He's a perfect actor. He's the perfect person to do it. But I want more Carl Drogo and less Garrett the Gamer from Minecraft.
Yes. I think Knee Pain is right. Shout out Knee Pain. Lobo should have been in a bodysuit like Hellboy. 100%.
Yeah.
He should have looked like this. Hey, put him in a bodysuit, give him overextended muscles. I mean, that's fine. But instead, they gave. Oh no, Jason, you good? You can just play this character, like, bro.
Or CGI him up a little bit. They could have just did that.
Thanos would cost a lot of money. They're cheap over there at fucking Warner Brothers, and this, using the CGI. But a bodysuit, I would go with that because give them some. Like,
that's what they do with Leto.
Over the top amount size, fucking. It's unattainable, legit. I want arms that are like fucking cannons on his ass and be like, okay.
Yeah, Twilight. He's Twilight. I'm telling you.
Twilight Lobo.
No.
Wow.
That's what you look like the thug that just came out, the rebel from Twilight. Like, yeah, I'm here to get Bella.
don't be putting that dirt on Edward Cullen's name. He's better than that.
D, doesn't he look like Kiss? He likes Gene Simmons, dude. Like Kiss did better.
Man, everybody been calling out like Sean Solo, Gene Simmons, Lobo. Yes, 100%. I don't even know where did this makeup come from? Like, why are y'all making them look like this? Man. This is a choice. This is not
like the trailer that they didn't care.
He looks like Sting.
You could tell they didn't care about the makeup. It was a small ass trailer.
He looks like Sting. Sting did Lobo better than Lobo. Sting, remember Sting from WCW?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. His makeup was better. Dude, it looks horrendous, dude. But this is DC being a joke, man. Just don't do comedy. That's what it stands for. Don't do comedy.
Why
DC.
can't we get an accurate DC universe? What's so hard about this?
If they sell to Netflix, we might. Again,
what's so hard about getting an accurate DC universe, man? Like, why is this so?
You want to answer? You want to answer?
I want an answer. T. Can you answer the question?
And everybody will probably agree with me. They can't get out of Batman's way because you spent so much time in the Bat universe that you let so much time spent in the Bat universe. You can't get beyond it. You can't even get beyond Batman itself. The villains are what makes Batman the whole storyline because he's got a whole rogues gallery, and you spend so much time going rinse, wash, repeat with that storyline that you can't get past. You spent 20 plus years just in the Batman universe before you actually got out of it, and you did what? You did something besides Superman, and you went with Green Lantern, and you failed. You can't get out of Batman's way, and it's because you hang your whole entire universe on Batman. Everybody's got disinterested because they don't know, they're not intimately convenient with the other characters that you have. So why should I get invested in something when you're going to do it wrong? Okay, you're going to give me Black Adam, but now you tell me Black Adam's a good guy. Oh, but you don't see his nemesis, who's a Shazam. Like you're doing the opposite direction of what you need to do, but you want everybody to have faith in you. And you tear Cavill up, you tear the fan favorites up. Jason Momoa does not need to be playing Lobo. He just got to be playing Aquaman.
Well, no. I think Jason Momoa was the perfect actor to play Lobo.
No, it's over, D. No, you can find other actors. Come on, man. It's over, dude. Stop it. Stop. Stop trying to recast them, dude. And you're going to recast them within the same universe? That's confusing.
Speaking of Black Adam, T, did you just try to say The Rock couldn't act? Went and watched Black Adam like 12 times in the theaters?
Black Adam was okay, man. I just didn't like how he's not fighting his nemesis, dude.
I mean, I agree with you.
That Dr. Fate part in Black Adam, I want that in my DC universe. If you know, you know.
Pierce
I'm not
Brosnan as Dr. Fate was
that Dr.
so
Fate
good,
part,
bro.
In that Black Adam. If you know, you know. I want that in my DC universe. I want to get those feels like we got that Super Mario trailer earlier. All right, and this Lobos give me the feels I don't want.
I agree with T in regards to what he's saying about Batman, but I think that the major issue with DC is when they try to introduce this universe, they really was just trying to compete too much with Marvel, and they're just copying too much from Marvel. You know what I mean? Be your own entity. And then the thing is, when they were kind of getting into that universe in regards to being DC, being more serious, people were not appealed. They didn't even like the appeal of being serious. They were so used to those jokes in the Marvel movies that they were just not really feeling it. Like when Zack Snyder came out with his Batman, it was not, not Batman, but I'm talking about his universe. It was not a bad universe. Now everybody is missing. Everybody's like, oh, we need that back. We need that back. You know what I mean? Because they like that tone. They like the serious tone.
I think they needed to let Zach cook a little bit longer. I think that Zack Snyder's universe and the tone that we wanted as fans, I think he nailed it. I don't think people are feeling James Gunn. I was open to see what James Gunn was going to do.
James Gunn.
I was open. I was like, okay, let's see what James Gunn got. The Zack Snyder universe wasn't really working for people, even though I was okay with Zack Snyder. I was okay with what Zack was doing. All right. All that Birds of Prey and all this other stuff and Aquaman and Like I liked Aquaman 1. I thought it was okay. I liked the first Shazam, but the second Shazam, the second Aquaman, Black Adam, I was like, I'll support, but I'm not feeling this.
They just call it. Just call it and say what it is. When they come up with something good, they don't follow up with something better.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
They take way too long in between stories. You got to wait a whole year now to get a Superman follow-up. What do you do in between Superman and Supergirl? You waiting too long. Why is there not a movie coming out in February or at the end of February or the beginning of March? Why is that movie not coming out for International Women's Day? Why? It should be in that slate, not in June. It's going to get pummeled. It's going to get
International
pummeled.
Women's Day. Where are you coming from with that?
They should have came on March 8th. That's March 8th. That would have made way more sense. Way more sense.
Supergirl? Oh, I got you. I got
Supergirl.
you. Trying to play to the.
It's International Women's Day.
You're taking too long. You're taking too long in between projects. Way too long. For them to be mediocre, they're not even a mediocre, dude. Like this is not the Sydney Sweeney.
I'm gonna tell you the
movies.
problem that Supergirl is gonna have, and we've talked about it before, is the lineup. All right. Look, He-Man is coming at the beginning of June. Supergirl is at the end of June. But what's coming the week before Supergirl? Toy Story 5. Supergirl is going to get swallowed up. Nobody's going to know Supergirl exists because it's going to have Masters of the Universe. You're going to have Disclosure Day, which is that Steven Spielberg alien movie. And whether T wants to see that movie or not, that ain't the point because I already know T got something to say about Steven Spielberg. But people are still going to go out and watch the movie. And then there's Toy Story, and then there's Supergirl. And nobody's going to watch Supergirl after this lineup. And then what's coming after Supergirl? What do you think's coming after Supergirl? Oh, the next week, we got Minions. We got Minions.
Yeah.
And
these movies are not going to do well. None of these movies are going to do well. Unless the ticket sales drop, these movies, because you're going to have all these bang, bang, shoot 'em up great movies that aren't going to make any money because they're going to eat each other alive. You got to drop the price. I'm gonna take my family back and forth to the movie. Where's the 2 for 1?
Look, SB0. You think Toy Story is going to get lost in the wash? Toy Story is going to make bank.
Money.
Toy Story is going to make
But
bank.
T, they normally lower the prices during the summertime. I know AMC normally has like 50% off on certain days. You know what I'm saying? Like they try to lower it down for the summertime. And then this year with AMC, they got their little popcorn pass. Like they're trying to be a little bit budget friendly where you could be able to get popcorn for the whole year now, refills, things like that. You know, like they're trying to cater a little bit to fans and see that they're hurting a little bit in the pocket. So
on January 25th at 10:36 Pacific Standard Time, Uncle T said that they're going to push back these movies. They're going to push back some of these dates. There will be plenty of movies being pushed back. Oh man, we got to correct something. There's too much traffic in that window. It's too much traffic, dude. They're going to.
There's a lot of traffic in this window, and I think if I'm being honest, all right, if I'm being very honest, Supergirl's gonna get a little bit of burn on that first day or that first weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But like what's surrounding it, like the Minions, it's gonna wash it out. All right, Toy Story 5, it's still gonna be doing numbers all throughout Supergirl's run. Like Toy Story 5 Toy Story is one of the biggest franchises on the globe right now, bro. It is going to wipe the floor with Supergirl, especially when you got this bargain basement Jason Momoa as Lobo, okay? When you got this as your Lobo, thank you. Look, Rock can't even hold his posure, all right, or his composure. Rock just falling out laughing when he sees this garbage. This is not going to work. This is going to fail. This is absolutely going to fail. Look, Name, he loves mentioning and look, Anime Expo will take a lot of the LA crowd. Yes, we will be at Anime Expo weekend of July 4. Hang out with us on Anime Heads. We are absolutely going to be there. Shout out to Name. Toy Story 5 could do $2 billion. I agree. I agree. At the where it's at in the lineup, Toy Story 5 could absolutely make $2 billion. And it's got really no competition because this is not competition for Toy Story. This is not competition at all. And it's not counter programming either.
Well, the next competition is the Odyssey, right?
Oh,
Odyssey is the next one.
Do we want to see Girl Boss Gone Wild? Do we want to see Girl Boss Gone Wild fighting aliens, or do we want to watch some fun, family, wholesome entertainment, supposedly, with Toy Story? I think more people are going to choose to go to Toy Story. Look, I'm just speaking as I'm putting my mind in the mindset of one of these normies. Where are the normies going to go? All right. Where are the normies going to go? Are they going to go to
Jackass.
Supergirl, or are they going to go to Toy Story for that second weekend? I think Supergirl might lose to Toy Story, to be honest with you. I think Toy Story might win 2 weekends in a row. It's probably going to win this weekend. It's going to win
might
the
lose
Supergirl
to the
weekend.
Untitled Jackass event, for all we know.
Yeah, I'm looking at like, why is that even there? Scary Movie needs to get pushed back.
I look, that might move. I don't know. I don't think Jackass is going to be competition for Supergirl.
Jackass, the Scary Movie, they need to get themselves out of that month. Scary Movies to drop like in October or something like that. I don't know why it's dropping.
Yeah, that's weird to me too. Like, why is Scary Movie? We'll get to this in the box office because we're going to talk about the box office breakdown. But yeah, I think that's a weird time to be bringing out scary movies in the middle of summer. You know, like The Conjuring got some love with that, but The Conjuring was a different type of flavor.
We need
so I don't know how that's going
in the Jackass movie, and we need to make like a Jackass Supergirl, like a super ass or a Jack girl, kind of like Doomsday that I coined, not Robert Downey Jr. I want my fucking money. We need something like that, ladies and gentlemen. And so, hear me, what do you think? Lobo in the upcoming Jackass movie, Untitled. That's why.
That's your man's in them, yeah.
They don't want to give it away. Lobo's going to be in the Jackass movie. I figured
it. That's your man's in them.
Who wants to see? Who wants to see Jackass?
We got more DCU stuff to talk about. I know you guys saw this news because I did a video on this. James Gunn's Batman has a writer, Christina Hodson of The Flash, Batgirl, and Birds of Prey. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? And we kind of figured she was going to be doing Batman anyway because Andy Muschietti worked with Batman and she worked on The Flash with Andy Muschietti. But this has got to be like James Gunn. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He is a complete tool if he thinks that Christina Hodson is going to bring somehow, oh, yeah, she's going to deliver the best Batman movie ever. Christina Hodson has already written flop after flop after flop, and now she's getting a chance to take on Batman. Why do these people always fail up? I don't understand it, bro.
I keep telling y'all, it's ruled by these families, dude. You've been reading all these stories, just like the Skywalkers are the real villains of Star Wars. You're gonna listen to Uncle T one day, man. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Okay,
about
well, no, T. Look. This is the biggest character. Look, me and you are Superman fans, 100% Superman guys.
Don't mess my Batman.
But Batman is the number one character. Let's just be fair and honest about that. Batman is the character that DC, if you want to build a DCU, you got to have Batman done right. And they're bringing in a writer that has absolutely fallen and face planted every single fucking time that she's written anything related to the comic book genre. She wrote The Flash. You know what The Flash did. The Flash was a giant disaster. All right, a giant disaster. She wrote Birds of Prey, which, you know, it came out during the pandemic, so maybe it didn't make the money that it could have made, but still, the movie was shit. The movie was
made that
terrible.
Stupid movie. Why was Supergirl in that movie? Now, she wrote that. She wrote that Flash part where they had that crazy Supergirl. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Dumb. She's dumb. She's a dumb writer, man. And she's gonna fail on her because they don't want to win, man. They're using up this money just like you never did anything with J.J. Abrams, dude. Like you
never.
You don't know what you want to do. You don't respect. I'm telling you, man. And somebody said this to me back in 2019. Said DC treats their fucking characters like shit, and it's true. It's true. They treat their characters like shit. At least Marvel pisses on them and says it's rain. Like DC does not know how to get out of the Batman era, dude. What the fuck was Batman doing in fucking Flash? It was unnecessary. It should have been a standalone movie about the Flash. And they're not doing that, man. It's crazy,
Rock, what
dude.
you think, Rock? What do you
thing
think?
about the thing about like all the movies we said, the one that we could probably say was the most successful or the best is the Flash, right? And we can probably look towards like she had Batman in that, so we can get an idea what. But if you liked anything about the Flash, let's say like some of the fight, the way it looked, choreography, Andy Muschietti directed that. We ain't 100% sure that Andy Muschietti's directing this. We haven't heard that yet. We've heard rumors he might, but he's fucking booked up for Welcome to Derry, whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if in the next month we hear that we have a new director too, and he'd be like, wait, what? And it's probably going to be the Batwoman or the Batgirl director. Mark my words, because she needs some money that so we're going to have to give her a solid. It's not going to be Andy Muschietti, which will just say.
See, honestly, man, I think that I thought the or the Flash. I thought the Flash had promise.
It did.
They had good ideas in the Flash, but they just couldn't execute the Flash. And Andy Muschietti. Credit to Andy Muschietti.
And
he is a good director. He is a good director. We saw that with Welcome to Derry. And there's some other movies that he's done. He did a horror movie. I like one of his first horror movies was called Mama, and it's good. It's good. If you guys never have seen it before, go see Mama. It's a good horror movie. I think that's his wheelhouse. He's good. He did the first Welcome to Derry. He did the first It Chapter 1. It Chapter 1 was good. I think Welcome to Derry was good. I think It Chapter 2 kind of lags, but that's because the story lags. It's not because of anything of Andy Muschietti. It's just the story is just a bad story, that second half. But I think he has opportunity. He has promise. But now he's in saddlebags with this fucking writer again. This chick cannot write. She wrote Birds of Prey that had nothing to do with Andy Muschietti and Batgirl. Remember, Batgirl was filmed and it was thrown in the garbage. They threw that shit in the trash. They said, yeah, I know we spent money on it. And I know we should put it out, but this is going to fuck up our reputation. This is going to fuck up DC Comics. If we put this Batgirl movie out, this ain't going to work. So let's just go ahead and just push that to the side. We're not even going to mess with Batgirl. So they kicked Batgirl all the way out. All right. They said no Batgirl for us. So to me, in my head, that tells me everything I need to know about this writer. This writer can't write.
And they're giving her.
She wrote Birds of Prey. She wrote Birds of
Prey.
Just, need I say more, dude?
Which is a basic heist film. T, what would you call that? A diamond heist film? And
I don't. You had Black Mask in that movie, and you had Ewan McGregor playing Black Mask. And you know what? You need to get it. You need to get it correct. Sometimes, I have never seen Bradley Cooper in a Marvel movie, but his voice is iconic as Rocket the Raccoon. I don't need to see the actor's face. I don't need to see it. Just put him in the makeup.
I think Bradley Cooper's a good actor. I think he's
a great actor. He's a good actor. Yeah. He's serviceable, right? One of his best movies was what? What was that one where he got the smart thing, the smart pill? He was freaking awesome in that, right?
Limitless.
Limitless, right? But look at this. Look at what we have here, man. Just put the damn characters in what people know to be true in the lore. They have comic book lore. Do that. I don't care if you think it looks ridiculous. Why does it take 20 years for me to see fucking Scott in the fucking X-Man suit? It shouldn't take that long. Just do what the fucking public wants you to do. If you swing and miss, at least you missed doing what the customer wanted. This is my money.
That's how I see it. That's exactly how I see it. Give the people what they want. All right. That's what we always talk about. Look, the main thing that I'm about is the fans. All right. What do I always say?
Listen to the fans.
Give us what we want. Even if, like you said, T, hey, we screwed up because we didn't give the fans what they wanted, but we also didn't give anybody what they want. Nobody's getting what they want. Right?
Nobody, dude. I don't want to see Jared Leto. I don't want to see Jared Leto. I want to see Skeletor. I want to see Skeletor. If you can give me the Skeletor voice from the goddamn original He-Man, that would be even better, dude. But Mr. Oppenheimer, I don't think is he even alive still. But I'm just saying, like, what do you want to do something? Can you just give the fans what they want, what they expect, and then have story, man? I watch clips of Clint Eastwood all yesterday, him being Dirty Harry. That series went from 1972 all the way up until 87. That dude was awesome because there was story behind it. You were engaged. You didn't want to get up out of your seat and say, oh man, I don't want to miss this moment. What about any of the DC movies have you felt like, man, I can't get out of my seat? None. Maybe Man of Steel, dude. Maybe I would say Man of Steel. Hey, yeah, Zack Snyder. Hey, that first cut of freaking Batman versus Superman, that was horrendous. But the ultimate cut is great. You should have played that in the movie theater. It had way better context to what you're doing. And stop slow playing. You tried to be too smart with the audience. Way too smart without actually telling a story. You tried to be way too smart, man. We didn't even get Jimmy Olsen like we wanted to get Jimmy Olsen. Like, you needed aspects of that movie to be better than what it was, man. And you just packed it in, dude. You had action, but you had no story. And you had, you know what else ruins that movie? The fact that you got stupid ass fucking Jesse Eisenberg playing fucking the most masculine fucking villain there ever was is crazy to me, dude. Crazy. I would have rather
you're saying Lex Luthor is the most masculine hero ever.
Villain. He's the most masculine.
I'm sorry, villain. Most masculine
villain
is Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor is the level 12, 13, level 12 intellect. Level 12 intellect. Human.
Level 12 intellect don't mean masculine. That don't equal masculine.
Hey, he got money. He's a billionaire. He got money. He's ready to do what he needs to do.
The suit doesn't wear him. He
right. That dude is that is a powerful dude. Pause. Right? But they treat him like shit, dude. You treat him like shit. That dude is not to be messed with, dude. He's taking on Superman. He's not fearful of Superman. He doesn't fear him. He's a grown man, has no powers, and doesn't fear him. Doesn't fear Darkseid. Doesn't fear anybody. That is a superpower in itself, dude. But you don't use that as story and plot because you don't know how to write it, dude. You're trying to be smarter than what it needs to be. Just go based on what the comic book writers wrote and make adaptations of it. Do it. What is so hard about that?
I couldn't agree more. All right, look. Let me move on to this, man. We got more topics, man. We're not done. All right, we're not done. We're gonna get to the super chats, but we're gonna get to them after this. Look, it's been a rough one for Star Wars. Star Wars has been struggling, man. They on the struggle bus big time. And that's because, honestly, let's just be honest. Disney, they just left that thing to die with Kathleen Kennedy. They left that whole franchise to die with Kathleen Kennedy. Well, now it's to the point that He-Man may have surpassed it, all right? This is on geeksandgamers.com, all right? Masters of the Universe trailer crushes Star Wars. 20 million views, beats Mandalorian and Grogu after 4 months. The He-Man trailer just came out, you guys. It just came out not but a couple of days ago, and it is already crushing Mandalorian and Grogu.
Because it looks awesome.
That is wild to me, man. That is absolutely insane. But again, here we are.
I heard a lot of criticism against it, but the AI, I heard a lot of criticisms, like negative things about, too much. The AI usage, the panning of the film that's very fucking computer-esque is stuff we haven't seen in filmmaking. It's very digital, but it's the future, and they blend it with a lot of practical effects in this. This is like, which is, I think it looks fucking awesome. It looks very AI-esque. It got a lot of their attention. That's how it got 20 million views. People are like, what the fuck? This looks crazy awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So when you sit back and think about where the two franchises are at this point, like He-Man and Masters of the Universe should be like, all right, it's an all right franchise, but it's nothing to write home about. But Star Wars should be on top of the pile. It should be out there competing with some of the best franchises out there in the world. And yet,
top of the pile of shit
Universe is beating it. What's that?
On top of the pile of shit. It's
all
done.
Them Grogu toys, Uncle T.
Sugar honey iced tea. Sugar honey iced tea. That's what it's all about.
A motherfucking Yoshi toy. Poor Grogu gonna be sitting on the shelves solo. Like,
Let me read this. This is on geeksandgamers.com. There's been a lot of talk about trailer ratios lately, mostly coming from superhero movies, but an unexpected one came about this week. The Master of the Universe trailer has double the number of views compared to that of the next Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. An ex-user named Aldo called attention to the discrepancy yesterday, sharing screenshots of the two trailers from YouTube. Masters of the Universe has 16 million views after 2 days, while The Mandalorian and Grogu had 10 million views after 4 months. That's bad, man. That is bad. So you're telling me that after 2 days, The Mandalorian and Grogu surpassed, Master of the Universe surpassed Mando and Grogu. Who is going to watch this movie? Ain't nobody coming for this, man. Today, Masters of the Universe has over 20 million views and climbing, doubling the number of The Mandalorian and Grogu after being available for 4 months, has settled at 10 million views. Nobody's watching this movie.
Why Kathleen Kennedy quit now? She should have waited until this came out to quit. Go out in the high note. You know what I mean?
Oh, she good. She getting while the getting is good. She got out while the getting is good. Because look, all of these numbers aside, by the time we get to May, people are going to be like, Star Wars? Like, why do I care about this franchise? Nobody cares about Star Wars anymore. People are going to be laughing at these box office numbers. I have a feeling this thing is going to flop majorly. It's going to be one of the biggest flops that we've ever seen.
Imagine how many toys are going to be at Ollie's. I mean, I can't imagine how many Grogu toys they're banking on. It's going to be the next Yoda. Everybody's going to have one. I mean, they're going to buy multiple of them. We should fucking flood every Walmart and Target with these things.
Well, you know what's funny? Speaking of the merch, all right. So Star Wars has unveiled first ever live action Zeb movie merch. All right. Unique new Star Wars toys revealed 5 Mando and Grogu characters, including the fan favorite Lasat. What do you think they gave us? All right. We got some cool action, some Black Series. It's like, oh man, they probably gave us some Black Series toys. All right, that should be cool. Nah, they didn't give us that at all. Let me show you what they gave us. Here they go right here.
Is that Mr. Potato Head?
Potato Heads. This
Really?
is where Star Wars is at right now, y'all.
That's probably the only company that really believes in them right now still.
The only person that put their shit on there. Like,
Potato Heads.
They couldn't even get McDonald's. Like McDonald's didn't want to make a toy with them.
Fuck. I guess
Potato Head ain't telling y'all. I keep stressing this. It's all based on one family and the tentacles from that family. Skywalkers. I don't care if it's the Waynes. In DC Comics, it's always tentacle
but
around
this
the
is
family.
embarrassing, man. You're telling me that the only toy line that you could try to sell some toys off, the very first thing you dropping is Mr. Potato Head?
Who even Who play? I mean, I have females to play with my potato head, but come on, man. Like, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy.
This is embarrassing, man. For the once great franchise, right? Where basically Kenner, the toy company Kenner, pretty much like made all of their money off of Star Wars. I mean, they were one of the great toy lines back in the day, and they made all of their money off of Star Wars. And look at what we're doing right now at this point. Look what we're doing. We got Mr. Potato Head. This is embarrassment of the highest order. I'm sorry, man. All right. You got Zen, you got Zeb, you got Din Djarin, Grogu, Rada the Hutt, and a Stormtrooper.
Now, if you're going to buy one of these, which one are you going to buy? Without me persuading anybody, if you're going to look at all four, if you're going to buy one of these as a Star Wars fan, and this is good, this is some very psychology 101 working here, Rockefeller. Which one are you guys going to buy? Anybody? Come on, chat. Tell me I'm wrong. Which one are we going to buy? That's right, the Stormtrooper from the OG trilogy. We're not buying none of this other shit. We're not buying Grogu. We're not buying Mando. We're not buying nothing. We're buying the Stormtrooper because that's the one we're ready. It's fucking Mr. Potato at the time. So all they're doing is trying to dump some garbage in the other 75% of this fucking rollout. We don't want. We want I'd buy the Stormtrooper at most. Am I wrong? Anybody else out there? If you're a
yeah,
Grogu
but I
fan,
mean,
you probably buy
whatever
Grogu.
you're selling, this is embarrassment. This is embarrassment. This is Star Wars. And the best you're going to be able to sell is some potato head characters from a series that nobody cares about. Nobody cares about The Mandalorian. Nobody cares. Nobody.
And why do the boxes look different than the actual figures? Look, let's start with Mandalorian. See, like it's like the nose peers through and the eyes are big. Look at the figure in front of it. Look at Grogu. Like somebody mentioned, look at Grogu's eyes on the box.
I don't care.
Look at the fucking
I don't
actual
care.
figure.
I don't
like,
care. I don't care.
Does anybody want to tell Derek? Does anybody want to tell Derek? I'm sorry, Derek. Hey, Star Wars is DC now. Star Wars is DC. Just face it, dude.
It's dead.
It's dead. It's dead.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you take 15 years off. I don't care if you take that. You cannot. This is unfixable. Unfixable. Unfixable.
They won't sell any of these. Angel, what you got, man? Do you think they're gonna sell any of these toys, bro?
Heck no. This wouldn't even be flying through a Happy Meal. Like, it's pointless, yo. Like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm just looking at it like this is the only company that you really wanted to start dealing with first was Mattel. Like, with this toy, like, come on, man. Like, they really could have did something way more better than this, but this is where they're at. And you know that they know this is going to be a flop because right now they're hardly promoting it. They're hardly promoting the movie. You don't really see any posters. You don't see no commercials like that. Like, normally Disney promotes the shit out of their movies. They spend a good $100 million on promotion alone.
Oh, they're indecisive. They don't respect the audience. You know how I know they don't respect the audience? They let J.J. Abrams and Ryan, whatever his name, they let them take over. And then that awful monstrosity of a movie, which was called Solo, which the first act of the movie should have been the rest of the movie, is crazy. They don't respect the audience. You know what happened? They went too adult for Rogue One and had success and could not duplicate it. Rogue One is their best movie. Their best movie is Rogue One. And they haven't had a hit since that. Except for you want to call Mandalorian, the first 2 episodes, great.
Yep.
Yeah, Rogue One was sick.
I wouldn't
like
disagree.
that movie. That's one of my favorite Star Wars movies.
And you know why? Because they upped the game and made it serious. They made the stakes serious.
Yep.
They made the stakes serious. It was serious acting. There was story in it. Solo in Act 1, it was serious. It was I thought that Act 1 of the movie, dude, we liked Act 1 of that. And then the rest of the movie is just fucking bananas.
Not only that, Rogue One is fundamental, D. Like love, death, loss. You got the family. That girl sees her dad, get taken, and it's all about her just trying to get her fucking dad back. It's wholesome, and anybody can relate to that. Whether you're a son trying to get back to his mom, a daughter trying to get back to their dad, and lost somebody that you can't reunite with, but you're trying to, and it's like it's something's the fundamental, simple. They're like, oh, we don't want to make people cry. We're here for a good time. Sometimes making people cry is a great fucking time. Not a lot of people cry all the time. You know what I mean? We don't get.
So,
I'm not walking around
like
crying
pull on the heartstrings, right? Get the emotions flowing. Yeah.
Real not just that, they were able to bridge some of the old with something new. Something that most people really have not seen. Like, to me, what made it interesting is that they really bridged that story on, like, this is how the Death Star plans got about. This is how everything started to get it destroyed. Like, I didn't know anything about that story, and that intrigued me. As just a light fan, I'm not saying that I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan. I know about the franchise, but as a light fan, like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see this movie. And
but that's the kind of story that'll pull you in to enjoying more of the franchise, right?
Most of us are construction workers. I know I'm hanging out on the local job site around here. Look, guess what the local job site is? Scavenging this fucking big ass spaceship that landed here last 10 years. And there's so much dead whale blubber that we got fucking 2 decades worth of excavating. And it's like, so it's like you have a fucking tale to be told here. And it's like you just have to be creative and think of it. So like, oh, I don't know how to write my own story. Create. Go do it. It's there. It's fucking easy. You know what I mean? It's just,
I think they have they've had, look at this. And we don't even talk about the failures they've had. They had that Star Wars cruise. They don't respect the audience, man. And the audience is saying, no, screw you, Disney. And then they don't like the feeling they had watching episode 9. Nobody likes that feeling, man. They misread the room, dude. They think people like episode 6 and they think people like episode 9. They do not. They do not like that boo, and they don't like the fucking prequels like that. Stop it. Stop trying to get over on it. And what you've done is you put your Disney spin on something that you shouldn't have. And the audience is saying, no, man, you're doing cash grabs. You're doing soulless cash grabs. And the audience strikes back every time and say, no, I don't want that. You may be able to get over on kids by doing Frozen 1, 2, and 3 and Moana. You might have got over it. But when you make material that's for adults are smart enough to say, hey, man, I work way too hard to waste my money on that. And they don't respect that, just like DC. DC, hey, oh man, come and get it, because you know what you're doing? You're weaponizing the fact that I am a DC loyalist. You're weaponizing the fact that I like this stuff, and you're giving me crap, man. You're giving me crap. You don't even look. They want you to pay full price for a buffet that only has 2 things. They're making everything. They're making this for everybody except the audience. Why?
Because they have an agenda, man. Because it's all about the agenda. It's not about actual storytelling or pleasing their fans. It's about, trying to sell something and push an agenda. That's basically what it's about, man.
Robert Meyer.
Let's keep it going, guys. We kind of got held up on this one.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. We got some super chats we need to get to. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Much love and appreciation to you. Predon Corpse for $5. He's gay. He looks like white Gene Simmons. He's a low cowboy. Low cowboy. Suffer, DC fans, bro. DC fans are struggling right now, man. They on the struggle bus. They're trying to say, oh, no. Lobo looks great. No, he doesn't. He does not. Don't try to spin it. All right. Don't try to spin a win out of this. He looks terrible, and James Gunn needs to be held to account. And the sooner we hold this man to account and say, nope, this ain't working, this is trash, this is terrible, the better off things will be. But if you guys just keep clapping like baby seals for James Gunn's garbage, then we're just going to keep getting garbage, all right? That's just the way it works, all right? Shout out to Predon Corpse for the 5. Thank you very much, bro. We got Jericho Leon for $5. I like Supergirl because of her hot character design. Look up any iconic image of Supergirl. That's what sells Supergirl, and that's what's missing. Oh, you saying that Millie Alcock is not hot? Jericho Leon?
I do not want to see. Hey, when I see Wonder Woman, I don't want to have a beer with Wonder Woman. I don't. When I see Supergirl, I don't want to have a beer with you. I don't care if you're in a fucking trench coat and you say, "G'day, mate." I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Right Said Fred when I'm looking at my characters. Come on, man. This is dumb, dude. She looks like freaking what's it called?
Poulter. We had Will Poulter.
Supergirl wants to remind you guys that in the UK, where he's from, Supergirl want to remind you that in the UK, where he's from. Wait, what? Yeah, we talked about him earlier. Oh shit, that's Will Poulter. My bad. I always get them too confused.
No, Will Poulter. Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
She looks like, what she looks like? She looks like Jan Michael Vincent, dude. Airwolf. Whenever I see her, I go, dun, 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 dun. Looks like freaking Airwolf. Look it up. Jan Michael Vincent.
You know what she is? She's cute. She's not gorgeous. She's not pretty. And this is what Hollywood wants. They want to see women as independent girl bosses. Now, Chris Hemsworth has to be fucking ripped as shit. All the dudes, Jacob Elordi's, they had to be. But when it comes to women, they could be 5s, T. That's okay. You know why? Because they're independent.
They could be plain Jane. Yeah, they could be plain Jane.
That's okay.
We don't get like the hot, Sydney Sweeney Supergirl. We would have loved that. No, we get Millie Alcock. And honestly, man, I think Sydney Sweeney could have easily played this role and it wouldn't have been a problem. But hey, we got to get Millie Alcock because that's what I don't even know why James Gunn normally James Gunn casts hot women.
Hot women. I mean,
hot women. Because he couldn't cast his wife.
Wait, whoa, James, what happened?
Most of the time, if you go through every fucking thing we watch, James Gunn got somebody that dropped dead, fucking smoking hot in a bikini, and I'm like,
I don't know why he I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with DC as doing their main. They treat their main characters like they're the side characters. I know more about Hardcore than I actually know about Peacemaker. I know more, like, you know more about the side character, like Lois Lane in Superman than actual Superman. Like, why? Why do you treat what Hollywood in treating the main character like they're not? You know, it's like when we were growing up, you would see what? You'd see a Leonardo DiCaprio in big letters. That's how you knew you wanted to go see the movies. The movie star is dead in Hollywood, dude. No matter what they do, man. And and you got a problem now with story and the fact that you don't have stars. And you can blame the strike, dude. This happened in 2007 when the strike came on, dude, and they warned them about it then. And then lo and behold, another strike comes on in 2023, and now you got this crap going on, man. Like, why should we as fans be invested in what we're seeing, man? When we're gonna get crap, dude. We're gonna get this year will be a year of movies lost, man. This will be like the 80s. Great movies that didn't make money.
This is a stacked year, T. I'm hoping you're wrong, but this is a very stacked year. We'll see how it goes. Let me keep going, man. We got a lot of stuff to still talk about, man, before we get up out of here. We got Captain Solo for $2. They brought in Keaton's Batman just to kill him. Yeah, that was unfortunate, man. Like, why bring in Keaton's Batman in the Flash? That's what they're talking about, in the Flash. And then they just kill him. It's like, bro, he was an awesome Batman. Why are you bringing him in and letting this movie be where he dies?
Because then we can bring Clooney's Batman in.
Kill Clooney's Batman all day.
Number one Batman, the one that everybody agrees is the best Batman of all time.
Makes no sense, bro. Makes zero sense. Captain Solo, you're 100% correct on that. Thank you, sir, for the 2. We got Jay Denard for 10. My tinfoil hat is on. Guns secretly trying to destroy the DC brand. No one reads comics can be this far off the fucking mark. This shit is intentional. Bad costumes, bad stories, bad writer hires. Yep. All of it is true. 100% Jay Denard. Thank you very much. 100%. I can't understand what's happening here. It makes no sense unless you say, you know what? There gotta be some kind of a conspiracy behind it all. James Gunn is absolutely trying to destroy the brand. And then after you say that, then it's like, you know what? Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Thank you, bro, for the 10. Much love to you. Excuse me. Ronnie West for $2. Hero movies turned into humiliation rituals. It kind of seems that way, don't it? Is that it's just about humiliating not only the actors, but the superheroes themselves, and then the audience that loves them. That's basically what superhero movies are at this point, right? It's 100%. I couldn't agree more. Everybody's left me. T's gone. Angel's gone.
Right here.
I'm here. I'm here. Just let you talk. Let you cook.
I was like, normally y'all be talking over me.
The one thing I would say about this, dude, is that obviously I said it before. They don't respect the audience. But you know what they also think? They don't believe in this genre. They do not believe in this portion. They're doing this like how remember how Cowboys got beat out with was it the Cowboys that beat in the 60s? The Cowboys beat the Westerns beat the robot movies. Because remember, they wanted science movies and going out and they had all that sci-fi movie stuff for a long time. And then the Western came in and the Western buried it. They don't have the genre behind. They don't know what genre to go after next, dude. That's why everything seems like a trope. Everything. I'm so tired of these tropes in the movies, man. Lazy writing. You know, Robert Meyer Burnett said on Friday, man, while I was listening to Neurotic and stuff, he was talking Friday Night Lights. He was Tights or whatever. He was saying they used to have novelists write movies and work on stuff. And like, you don't have that anymore, man. Where is that at? Where is the young novelist? Is like, hey man, this dude writes good novelist stuff, and like they really understand character development.
Yeah, they don't have those writers. They had legitimate writers. All right, you know, they had Ray Bradbury writing scripts.
Oh man, he's awesome, dude. Woo,
yeah, woo. Like, you know, Richard Matheson. Like they actually had like great writers, people that knew how to write. They don't have that no more. Not in Hollywood. Hollywood doesn't want writers writing. They don't want people with like they want people with a surface level idea of what something is. because then they can just insert all of their politics and all of their social agendas into the mix instead of actually writing something with meaning. 100%, man. They had great writers back in the day, in the 60s and the 70s.
What's the last character you? What's the last character you connected with?
Talking about Star Trek. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's the last character you connected with? That's just rhetorical, just for you to think about. Chat, let me know. What's the last character you felt like, man, I connected with that character? Man, it's a great story, dude. I want to go see it again. That's hard to find,
man. That's a good question. Like, to me, I always say that the character, I don't know if I say connected with him, but one of my favorite characters over the last 20 years, I always bring this up, is Captain Jack Sparrow. I love the character of Captain Jack Sparrow. He's a great character. Johnny Depp plays the hell out of him.
You need to.
No.
You were doing good. You were doing good.
Listen to what I'm saying. He is a great character. The character of Captain Jack Sparrow is so well, like devised. Like they really knew, hey, this is the character we want to do, you know. And Johnny Depp brought that character to life. Without Johnny Depp, that movie is one movie and it's done.
Wow.
But outside of that, Johnny Depp he's killing that role, man. He kills that role. And that's why he got nominated for an Academy Award, because he killed that role. He killed it with Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, the rest of the movies are terrible. The movies are terrible, but Captain Jack Sparrow is great.
Where did that character come from? Yo ho. I miss Pirates of the Caribbean, how it used to be, in a bottle of rum. Where is that at? That's
Captain Jack Sparrow.
I'm going to tell you, but you're not going to like it.
He is literally... Like, there's a reason why the character is popular. You may not like him, that's fine, but there's a reason why that character is popular, because Johnny Depp brought that character to life. He put a lot of his own ingenuity into that character to make him what he was. If on the script, he's just whatever character, but when you actually like let that character flex and let Johnny Depp flex, he's dope. He's dope. He knows how to bring that character to life. Good actors always are good with that. Rock, what you doing, bro? You back here running
I'm going to give you the answer you want, T, but you're not going to like it.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
What did he say?
Gosh.
Wow.
Lord have
Hilarious.
Mercy.
You ain't even got the mask on right.
Hilarious. You better not
put the mask on right, bro.
You better not be doing hand stranger with that.
Morales, T. You gotta get into the Spider-Verse. That's what you're looking for. You're not willing to accept Miles Morales.
You better not be doing hand stranger with that. Ooh.
You're not the real Spider-Man. You were never supposed to be bitten. You're not him. You're the fake Spider-Man. Nah. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Nah, he's turning
back
to
That's why y'all tune in, right? That's why y'all tune in to the DM's office. Holy shit.
Wow.
NC.
Wow.
Look, we got to keep going.
The memberships pay for,
Shout out
guys.
to everybody for your patience. Much love to you. All right, let's see where we are. We are here. MMA Chris King Jr. For $2. James Gunn let Sam Raimi do a Batman project he wants to. He should, but Sam Raimi has said, I wanted to do Batman, and he couldn't get it done. Sam Raimi would do Batman 20 times better than Andy Muschietti or Christina Hodson, and he's not going to let it happen because James Gunn needs to be in control. He can't control Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi is going to make the movie Sam Raimi wants to make. And James Gunn knows it. So James Gunn's not about to let Sam Raimi come in and do what Sam Raimi want to do. That's just not happening. So that's why that ain't happening.
The fucking the Tobey Maguire, what am I getting his name? Green Goblin, Part 1, Spider-Man. Imagine that as like Batman, Green Goblin, kind of like a Joker. Spider-Man having a moral compass like a Batman, and an alter ego, Sam Raimi. It's all right there. If he were to do a fucking Batman and go dark, because he wants to do dark, like we just saw in Multiverse of Madness, he's always got some really good dark-esque tones. Perfect. Well, but unfortunately, he is not doing it. Or Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, like Sam Raimi's Batman is Dark Man. Like, if you guys have ever seen Darkman, that's basically Batman. You know, that's what Sam Raimi did when he wanted to do Batman. He couldn't do Batman, so he did Darkman, and Darkman is great. All right, great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. All right, look. Oh, you know what? We got one more here. Ramon Carter for $5. Andy Muschietti is a horror guy. Why wouldn't you give him Blade or Ghost Rider? Well, those are Marvel properties. Wouldn't that make more sense? Well, they're Marvel properties. That's the main thing. If you were to give Sam Raimi a DC horror property, I guess Swamp Thing, maybe you could give him Swamp Thing. You know, that probably would be the closest. Look, James Mangold, he's not making Swamp Thing. Let's just get that out the way. All right. He's not making Swamp Thing, so I don't think that's going down. But yeah, I would give Andy Muschietti something in that horror genre. Batman might be close because Batman does tickle on those horror properties from time to time.
Remember how I was talking a couple months ago, like do like a DC Dark, Constantine be the spearhead of it. Perfect for that. If any
Constantine would be good.
Constantine, perfect, bro.
Yeah. They're done. They're done. Just go Young Justice. If you go Young Justice, you will get your audience back. But they're not going to do that. You do Young Justice, and then you have the main. Do something about the sidekicks, and then you have the main characters come in and do appearances like that, pop-ups, and that's how you get stuff back. And like you do that, and you stop waiting a year or two to come with a rebuttal to something. What was the point of Creature Commandos if we don't have another episode right now?
Yeah.
Come on,
they're
man.
They're doing a season 2. They're doing a season 2.
Come on, man. What's taking so long?
I don't know.
What's taking so long?
He must have had a script
Teen
written
Titans
for
is
something
easy to
else.
Teen Titans is so easy.
That's all I can think of.
Yeah. Yep. I 100% agree. Nobody knows Young Justice. I think enough people know Young Justice. I think enough people know the characters in Young Justice, even if they don't know Young Justice. All right. They know the characters within Young Justice. And I think it's really just Teen Titans, but like, you know,
you better wake up. Season 1 and 2 of Young Justice. Do your research. D. Tell them, D.
Look, Tony just said it's the first 2 seasons of Young Justice were amazing.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Now that's writing. That is great writing.
Great.
It didn't fail.
Right.
It failed because of the toy line. Not because of the viewership, because of the toy line.
I would agree. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. That was a great run of super chats. You guys are awesome. Oh, wait, one more. Jaden R 89 for $2. Depp comes back. Pirates of the Caribbean does a Billy again. Facts. If you want Pirates of the Caribbean to make the money that it made back in the day, you got to bring Johnny Depp back. Now, Johnny Depp says, I need 300 alpacas to come back to Disney, which basically means Johnny Depp ain't coming back to Disney. But I think if you brought Johnny Depp back, you are going to clean up at the box office. Pirates of the Caribbean is easily one of the best franchises. And it was a money maker. All right. It was an easy money printer. What's up, Rock?
If RDJ is worth $80 million for a franchise we know might not make $1 billion, I think our boy Depp is worth the money he wants to come back for, because everybody knows that'll make $1 billion if he comes back. So give him the money and stop being political.
Yep. I agree. All right, guys. Thank you very much for the love and the super chats. Let me go ahead and give some super chat love to everybody that's out there. You guys did it, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Here you go. All right, we're going to wrap things up with the box office. Monster Winter Storm takes its toll on the box office. Lowest weekend year to date, $58 million. That's pathetic. Mercy settles with nearly $23 million worldwide, as 400 U.S. theaters shutter. So 400 U.S. theaters just closed up for business. They say we're not even going to have movies this week. But what's interesting is it's even if you only had 400 movies, a lot of people just decided not to go out to the movies. All right. Angel, I'm sure he didn't go out to the movies, because he, had to hunker down for the winter. Did you go out? Did you even think about going out to the movies, Angel?
Not this weekend, nah. I mean, I went to go see Silent Hill. That was that. You know what I'm saying? After that, I knew the snow was coming.
So you did go out to see a movie?
Yeah, I went to see Silent Hill. I went to go
what
see
day
that
was
one
that?
on Thursday.
Okay, that was Thursday. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Thursday.
But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you was like, nah.
Nah, because I knew that it was coming. I was preparing myself. Like, I went and got groceries. I made sure I got, some supplies just in case that the electricity went out again or whatever the case may be,
What is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all just consumers. Just eat it up. Just eat it up. They said it's going to nothing. Where was this superstorm at? Did the superstorm come? Pause.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
So it knocked out. So what did it? How come I'm not seeing that on the news? Did it knock out land? What happened?
Down
You
south,
needed
they hit it
food.
harder down south more than up here, up east. So down south, they got it harder.
What did it hit? What did it hit?
Down south, they had a lot of like power lines go down due to the ice, like freezing up the power lines. The ice being heavy on the power lines, like trees collapsing on power lines. So, down south has that terrain. Down there,
T, like everybody.
So
is saying,
He-Man
like,
came
yes,
down there.
T,
So He-Man came down there and said, "I have the power." That what you telling me? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
T don't believe nothing that he don't experience. He living out here in the comfort of
Yeah, you're in
California,
Cali, man.
where we got like 70-degree weather all year long. And somebody, oh my God, it must be some sort of a conspiracy. Like,
There were almost
T,
100 million people lost power. Like almost 100 mil, dude.
T is tripping, man. Yeah, but yeah, Leia plus size. Yes, T, it hit here in Michigan as well. If you don't want to listen to the news, listen to the audience, man.
I've been in an ice storm. I lived in Oklahoma. I know about ice storms. I know about stuff. I know about it. God dang. They could be lying too, but I'm glad y'all okay. Is everybody all right? All right. Amen. Pass the potatoes. Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah, it took a big toll on the box office. And you'll see it right here, man. Like nobody was at the movies this week, man. This is box office breakdown weekend 4. The number 1 movie was Mercy with $11 million. That's it. It barely got past 10 million to $11 million. Nobody was at the theaters this weekend. Nobody. So this is bad, man. The theaters, they've been needing box offices to make some money, and they need some good movies out there, and they ain't coming through. All right. This article on Deadline, hopefully the industry will get some of this missed demand back, says Cineverse CEO, as blizzards and deep freeze slam box office grosses. So yeah, it was a bad weekend. The Snowpocalypse absolutely came through. It wrecked movie going. Nobody really wanted to go out to the movies to watch anything, because why would you? And this is going to hurt the box office down the line, I have a feeling. All right. I have a feeling it's going to hurt it down the line. But mainly, these movies that came out, look, this was it for Mercy. All right. Because Mercy is not a good movie. Mercy was not a good movie at all. And I mean, it absolutely got swallowed up. I guess we lost T. It got swallowed up by the snow. All right. By the cold snow.
I saw a pretty cool interview with Chris Pratt about that, though. I guess it's about like he's supposed to be like God or AI or all knowing. And somebody asked him about like, the impact of AI. He's like, well, AI is flawed. It's like, I'll send it to you. It's like a little 30-second clip, and he's talking about how he's not God, and God is not human, and AI is human based, and it's based just shit like the way he says it. People, and I'll send it to you. It's a pretty cool clip about Mercy on the. If anybody's seen it, Chris Pratt's bass as fuck. I like him, dude. He's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't that good. It just wasn't that good. It's a cool premise behind it, but it's more or less just like Minority Report and a guy, trying to prove his innocence. That's pretty much all it is. You could wait for that to come on Amazon. It'll be on Amazon Prime before we're done. Before we're out of March, I have a feeling it will be on Amazon Prime. The desire to go and see this movie just isn't there. It's all on screens. It's all on computers. It's all people's cell phone cams. and ring door cameras. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to watch this movie, you know. But I saw it on like the Screen Unseen. I did an out of the theater review for it. You can miss it. You can watch it on on whatchamacallit, Amazon Prime. You'll be just fine. You know. Did anybody else catch it?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I had a choice between that or Silent Hill, and I thought Silent Hill was going to be good, but I was disappointed.
Okay, how was it?
I mean, if you're into the video game, they go scene for scene with the video game. Like they pan out on certain scenes with the game.
Yeah.
Other than that, the storyline is interesting in the beginning, and then once they get into it, it just gets so repetitive and boring. And you just sitting there like, yo, when is this movie going to end? It really felt like a 3-hour movie. Like that's how long and drawn out it felt. And it was just really bad. It was, I mean, I like the fact that they did more practical aesthetics in regards to the movies. Like they had real like people that could contort their bodies, and like real people doing that in the background in regards to the monsters.
Okay.
They used a lot of CGI still though, but I mean, like I said, the aesthetics of everything looked cool. It was just the storyline, it didn't mash with the game. Like it didn't fit. It felt like a long cutscene of a game, like an hour and 30-minute cutscene. So, like that's just how I felt.
That's bad.
I mean, even the person I sat next to, because I ended up interviewing somebody, and even he felt the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "Yeah, the movie was just not that good." I was like, "Hey, would you suggest to see your friends?" He was like, "Nah, I would not suggest this. I would keep this to myself." Because I asked him, I was like, "That's my new question now. Like, hey, would you suggest it to your friend, or would you keep it to yourself? Like, would you not tell anybody that you've seen this movie?" And he was like, "No, I won't tell anybody." So
yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to like I guess recommend a movie to somebody, and that movie is just utter shit. He's like, "Nah, I'm not recommending this."
Well, I seen the Fellowship of the Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship made $2 million this weekend. T, that's nice of you to contribute some cash to them and actually stop by there and check it out.
Never. I would never go see that trash movie series. Never.
You didn't give them money?
I don't want to see that.
Your money and your
no interest in.
This is you right here, Angel. Okay.
My wallet.
Look, everybody, Angel. Guys, get over there and sub up to Angel, the casual reviewer. All right, so here's his interview. I haven't seen this yet. I just remembered that
first
you were
one. I was
doing these.
nervous, but
you were nervous. Okay, no, it's all good, man. We learn as we grow. Let's go ahead and hear what somebody else thought.
Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing? This is the casual reviewer.
Gotta have volume, D.
Got out of watching Silent Hill,
and
I am getting out of the theater.
Okay, hold on. You can't hear it. Hold on. Let me pump up the volume a little bit. Hold up. Let me just bump it up a little bit so everybody can hear it. All right.
Reaction from
Jet.
All right. So, Jeff, what do you think about this movie? What was your first reaction to this movie?
First, I was honestly thoroughly confused. As someone like I know a little bit of Silent Hill, but not a whole lot. So coming in here, I was
we still can't hear it.
To learn more about Silent Hill, and
you still can't hear it.
I'm walking out learning. I know less.
I can hear it.
Hold on, let me bump up the volume a little.
I can hear it.
More. Yeah, I heard it too, but I guess T couldn't. So let me just kick it all the way up as loud as it can go.
T, you on your phone?
All right, so
yeah, I'm on my phone, man.
Yeah, that's probably why, because he's on his phone. Look more into the franchise a little bit.
Maybe. I was really hoping that I'd come out of here with like, oh yeah, I definitely want to. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Oh, you're not sure?
I'm not sure.
All right. So as far as the horror or action scenes in this movie, did it make you jump? Did it make you startle? Like the special effects, was it good to you? Anything like that about the movie that you liked?
Yeah, I think that the special effects were really good actually, and I was jumping, especially at the start. There's some I feel like some major first horror reveals, and that did get me. That's one thing that I did really appreciate about this film.
All right. So do you think this is something you would suggest for your friends to come and check out, or is it something you really want to talk about to somebody else and just keep it secretive to yourself?
Maybe keep it secretive to myself. I feel like the people that will watch this film, we can discuss what it all meant and all of that. And it could be a nice little in thing. Yeah.
Okay, so this is something you'll probably just wait for it to come back out and stream in, and then check it out with your friends in that way.
Yeah, probably. I reckon so. Yeah.
All right. So I appreciate it, man. Once again, what was your name again?
Jet. JETT.
All right. So my name's Angel, casual reviewer. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel.
All right.
Hey, that's a good first review, Angel.
There you go, Angel. I like
for
it.
what it is that you're doing. You're approaching somebody you don't. That's perfect, man. That's perfect.
In the theater, and real wholesome, genuine. It's just like straight up just talking to somebody. What up, bro? If I would have done that on the Batman one, the dude I met, some old fucking veteran, and we just sat there and had beers, that would have been a good. I'm like, yo, man, what's your name, homie? I'm probably playing. What you think of? He was like, this is a good fucking movie. That would have been a good. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Especially the really good movies like that.
I'm gonna go again this Thursday for the what is that movie? The Send Help. I think that's the name.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward.
to shout out to Jet too. Jet.
I just dropped the link in the chat. Guys, get over and watch that. Get Angel's numbers up. Let them know, that you would support them. But yeah, that's one of the things that's coming up. So let's go ahead and look at what's coming up next this week in the box office. Let me share this.
It's pretty slim this week, huh?
It was slim this week too. So for if you were to pick a perfect weekend to have a giant snowstorm sweep through the country and nobody's going to the movies, it probably would have been this weekend, all right? Because nobody went to see any movies and there was really nothing to see. All right. So here's the here's the box office for January 23rd. Really nothing out there. All right. Sinners had a re-release. Mercy, The Return to Silent Hill. That was the other movie that dropped. H is for Hawk. I don't know what that is. But yeah, pretty much everything else was just kind of like I think you had the Lord of the Rings re-release that was still in theaters, so there was a little bit of that. But when you look at the upcoming week, all right, you got The Iron Lung. I don't care. I don't care. Melania, which is about Trump's wife. So what? Send Help. All right. So that's Sam Raimi's newest movie, Send Help. That's the one with Rachel McAdams, and I don't know what the actor's name. That's playing opposite Rachel McAdams, but it's basically misery, right? They get stuck on a desert island, and they got to deal with all of that. So that one, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to go watch that probably on Thursday, do it out of the theater review myself. So look for that. And then Shelter. What is Shelter? I've been hearing things about Shelter, but I don't know what it is. Nobody?
I'm going to look it up.
Why you do that? Tony, earlier Tony mentioned he wanted me to let you know that
it's a Jason Statham movie. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's a Jason Statham movie.
Basically him saving somebody.
Yeah. So I'll probably check that out too. Yeah, I'll probably check that one out.
Watch that movie make money. I bet you that's going to be number one. I bet you.
Yeah, Tony also said earlier.
Probably because a lot of people,
maybe.
I don't know, like Send Help looks really good, but a lot of people are Jason Statham fans. Like they go to his movies. No matter what movie he drops, they really go to his movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Some basically, like you said, Jason protecting some kid. That's all you need to know. Simple premise, simple idea, and there we go. But yeah, it was a rough weekend on the box office for pretty much all of these movies, man. Nobody really made money.
I thought that Chris Hemsworth movie was coming out, Crime 101. I thought that one was coming out.
When is that coming out?
Probably in February.
Let me see. Crime. Oh, yeah. That's February 13th. Yeah. So that's Valentine's Day. Take your girl. That's the Valentine's Day movie, Crime 101. That one actually does look good. That's with Halle Berry. That's the one we were talking about before with Chris Hemsworth. I'm not Chris Hemsworth. Well, it's Chris Hemsworth, but also Mark Ruffalo. So yeah, that one looks actually pretty good. So yeah, that one's coming out along with Wuthering Heights. Oh my God, this is the movie. This movie right here.
See that. I'm waiting for the tickets to go on sale for that one. You got me kind of a little hype over it.
Best movie of the year so far. Best movie I've watched so far this year is Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It's Gore Verbinski. It is it apparently made on a super low budget, but it is so good. Okay, so good. I've already seen it. I'll probably see it a couple of more times when I go to theaters. I saw it I think like a week ago. Like a week like on Thursday of the previous week. I saw that. Great movie. I'll be watching Crime 101. I don't know about Wuthering Heights. I'm probably not going to watch that. But yeah, this is going to be a good weekend. February 13th. Looking forward to good luck, have fun, don't die. Go check it out. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee you. All right. You will not be disappointed.
I ain't heard of Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie yet, but I'm going to check into that because I haven't even heard of that. So
Goat, I think Goat is that Seth Curry animated movie about a basketball playing goat. So that's something for the kids.
Looks so bad. It looks so bad.
Yeah, it ain't for me, for sure.
I don't know. I'm not saying Steph Curry is not a good guy, but most of the production things that he does is so cheesy and corny.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really good quality.
Yeah, but this is the thing. When you look at the domestic box office this week, and I'll just share this last one before we get up out of here. Man, $44 million or $56 million overall gross for the weekend. This is bad. Bad for January. January is probably going to underperform again this year. So 2026 is not getting off to a good start. Okay. And it's primarily because of the Snowpocalypse. You know, it's
the holidays in general. You know, normally everybody's not really worried about going to a movie right now or thinking about that. They're still getting over their spending of what they did in Christmas and then getting ready for tax season. They're looking for their W-2s. And
You're right. So everybody's saving money. Everybody's trying to pinch pennies and trying to watch what they spend. So January is generally not a good month for movies. And with the snow coming through and the winter storms, it makes it even worse.
I think February and March, that's when it's going to be popping. You're going to see more people want to spend more money around that time because they're going to have that money. Valentine's Day date nights.
Yep. Real talk. Let's see. Last one we got Thomas Steen for $5. I got nothing to say but have some money. I like it. I don't go to movies. YouTubers like you are my entertainment. Thanks for Sundays. Can't watch most others. Well, that's why we here, man. You know, I try to cover every corner of the week. So yeah, we might not have a lot of shows throughout the week. I try to do something for the anime crowd. So if you're an anime fan and you like where my thoughts, I got something for you. All right. If you're late night and you want to stay up late and watch us, we got the nightcap. And then to wrap the week up, everybody usually does their streams sometimes, and I watch them all, man. I love all these dudes, man. I was on Valiant Renegade's stream earlier today. He has a Sunday stream. I know Ryan Kennel has a Sunday stream that I watch. So there's a lot of dudes that watch. So I'm just cleaning up. All right. I'm the cleanup crew, just cleaning up at the end of the night and just wrapping the weekend up. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, Thomas Dean. All right, guys. Last super chat. Thank you video from All Might. Thanking all of y'all for the support that you give the channel. It means everything. It really, really does. Thank you, fellas, very much. Here you go. All right, that'll do it, man. That'll do it. We are up and out of here.
One thing,
let's start with Angel. There's no Cyfax or T to talk, so we'll go with Angel. What you got coming up, bro? Anything new? Anything interesting?
Well, I'm going to go see Send Help on Thursday, so look out for the Out of the Theater review in regards to that. Look out for my video game streams that I've been posting as well, and I will definitely be doing a Monday stream tomorrow. Look out for that. It will be on at about 8 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard. No, man, 4 p.m. Pacific. No, 3 p.m. I'm tripping. I don't know. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So look out for that. And yeah, I'm going to be stuck up here still for another day dealing with the snow. So I have a lot to talk about tomorrow. So check that out.
Nice. All right, brother. Stay safe out there with all of that snow. And thanks for coming through. Rock, what you got coming up, bro?
Tony, I got you. So Tony wanted me to let you know, D, that He-Man's done more than the Supergirl trailer to date too. The views on that. So
oh, really?
Yeah, that's all I was like. I've been trying to jump in when it was like to be part of it, but I could get in there. So for the door, I got you, Tony. I got you. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat that's hanging out with us tonight. We greatly appreciate it. All the super chatters, all subscribers, members. Thank you all so much. It only keep the lights on, keeps us coming back, and keeps us fucking motivated to give you more. Thank you all again. Greatly appreciate it. I'm Rock. You can find me. I play video games Monday through Friday. Don't do shit besides that, besides bonfires and coffee on Wednesdays and beer Saturdays. Come hang out.
Hey, look, links are all in the descriptions, okay? So you guys can catch all of my crew. Everybody, thank them. We appreciate them. We are up and we are out of here, man. This is almost a 4-hour stream, man. We was coming up for 20 minutes.
Getting longer and longer
hours,
on these
bro.
streams, man.
Woo! We was going long tonight, but hey, look, it's good, all right?
Yeah.
Because we had a lot to discuss. We will be back next Sunday on the DA's office. But catch me on Tuesday night, and we're gonna do Wonder Man. All right, we're going to be covering Wonder Man on Tuesday and Thursday. So the first 4 episodes of Wonder Man, we'll cover those on Tuesday. The second 4 episodes we will cover on Thursday. And then, of course, we'll have anime nights for anime fans that want to join us on Friday nights. Daily videos, all right? I usually drop a video every single day. So hang out, watch those, like, subscribe, share, all of that wonderful YouTube stuff. Thank you for everybody hanging out with us. Bootzilla. Appreciate you, guy. We are up. We are out. You guys have a great one. We will see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.